Just a quick message to let you know that I'm doing an MSI giveaway. If you want to win signed jerseys, a gaming PC, and some Secret Lab chairs, check out the pinned comment or click the link in the description below. Enjoy the rest of the video. Camille not ban.
Already we're seeing that Camille
straight up. Cassante ban, Oriana open, Rumble open, Varus open, Cassio open. Surely Furia take Oriana or Vi's open as well. Pretty good actually. Nunu first pick. Yeah, makes sense. Kappa. What?
Of that Karma, and I think that's why
Karma first pick.
Being banned out, and it is gonna be
what patch are we on, bro? Are you serious?
So looking for that lane dominance.
Yeah,
is Isles like a Karma main or what? Is this a denial pick? Why is there such heavy Karma prio? Maybe Jojo is Jojo no Pune is like a good Karma player. NA Jace locked in. 1, 2, really? Bro, I haven't watched Lyon or Furia. No Ori prio, no Rumble prio, no Varus prio, no Vi prio. Jace Ezreal Karma. What? Okay, I mean the Ezreal denies Ezreal Karma, which is a good bot lane together. I get it. They could play they could play Sivir Karma, they could play Jhin Karma, they could play Varus Karma. They could just take Sion here as well if they want. I mean, Jarvan's pretty good still on 3 here. There's the Sion. Bro, Karma is 0-2, Jhin is 0-3, and Sion is 0-5, and they just locked all 3 in.
There you go.
What the fuck? Okay, Ezreal, Nico, and the Jhin Karma is not exactly winning, but it's alright. How has these champs gone to the draft? What the fucking McShelly? Lee Sin ban is Jarvan prio, so they're threatening J4. They will probably put a J4 ban here, because they're playing Jhin Karma, surely. I mean, to be honest, the game right now, when you're playing Jace into Sion, if anyone has a roaming mid, I would be scared already.
Trundle to me always says
MSI. Trundle ban's good when you have Sion as well. Also fine. Now Xin Zhao's better and Jarvan is better. These two champs are pretty good. I still think Vi is OP as a champ though. USA. USA. Annie ban. Okay. It's like, is Furia like a Annie Wukong team or something? I believe that we can win. I believe that we can win. Are they a big Annie Wukong team or what? Fuck is that? They banned Cassio. What? But Oriana's open. Annie ban is for like Ahri maybe. I'm not sure. It doesn't really make sense to go Ahri IMO. Jarvan and Xin Zhao are both very blindable junglers right now if you want to count pick mid. Cassio ban is like, it covers a few things. You can blind Lissandra, I guess. You can blind like... So, I don't think you'll blind Sylas this game. Looks kind of ass. Alright, so they take the J4. Alrighty. I mean, it's also good for Rise blind, but Anivia's open if Saint plays it. Saint Vicious. I mean, you probably want a mobile mid here, right? So, like, Ahri blind feels pretty good. But they can play Jarvan Oriana. Surely Nefiri is the best pick here. Ezreal, Jace, J4. Lovely. You could just take Nefiri Oriana, it's good. But I would be a bit scared of a Kali on 5. So they do ban Cassio for the Rise blind. Let's go Faker T1 fighting and wearing an England shirt. Buddy, it's NA versus SA right now. Okay. Oriana on 5. I guess it's BR. You're right. Zindra? Not bad. Zindra's good into Rise Nefiri. That's a good pick. I like Lion's comp. It's really good. The only way Lion's comp is bad is if Dokla's bad on Jace. Let me have a look at Dokla's win rate on Jace. Because if he's bad on Jace, then they have a problem. If he's good on Jace, then the draft is good. Because bot lane is not an easy matchup. But you should have top push. He's 3 games Jace this year, he's 100% win rate. All time, he's 39 games Jace, 61% win rate. Big Tokes is a Jace player. He's a Jace player, low key. But I think the mid jungle of Lion will cook this game. They will cook. So I would say Sion has the advantage if the game is slow. Jace has the advantage if he can push the lane and fight. Rise has the advantage if he can roam top. Otherwise, Syndra and Jarvan will just run the Rise into the ground. Jhin Karma has the advantage if bot is in isolation. Because Jhin Karma beats Nico.
He really is the engine of the team.
But Ezreal, I think, can get the push level 1. Level 1. Level 1.
I think this is where...
What is that Jarvan skin? What the f... Is that like Fright Night Jarvan? Ooh, this will be good for them. Chunking out the Karma level 1 is big for this matchup. Oh, they used exhaust, but it doesn't show it because the HUD's broken. Or like the game looked a bit broken. So mid is winning because Zindra outranges. Ezreal Nico got a good trade level 1. That's pretty big for their matchup actually, unironically. Zindra? Yeah, Zindra.
Absolutely is. And then like Jason
If you
Victor,
know, you
today
know.
we're revealing one.
Both junglers starting bot. Did he start Wolves on Jarvan? He missed a small croc. It doesn't matter. Oh my god, Nefiri's trying to...
what you want, right? Like
3 camps into invade, but Inspired... I mean, Onopixel started bot side, so he has nothing to find here. But he can gank bot.
Over the wall, now looking to circle in behind the bot lane of Lyon.
Yeah, he is going to be back behind Lyon's bot lane. Now is revealed. Berserker.
Is there a kill here though? Because Jin W doesn't work on a minion.
Might be the actual target. They are going to be looking
Smite
for
the minion, no?
Heel's
What?
gonna be
Can't he smite
early.
it?
The root going to be sidestepped. Isles will. Inspired is
Am I crazy?
immediately going in.
Did they change it or what?
He was spotted by a ward
too
though as he
early?
crossed through the river, so they pinged out that he was going to be on that blue buff. Doesn't look like anyone on Furia is in a position to respond though, because Toots is low and he's gonna flash in on the Saint. The Ghost popped immediately. Saint is gonna get solo killed. It's first blood there for Toots as he
Solo
flashes
killed in Ryze Syndra
and
matchup?
takes
Are you
down
for
Saint
real?
As soon as that scatter was
Are
on
you
cooldown.
kidding?
The trade looks so good from Saint from
Are
the
you
get-go,
kidding?
but Toots waiting for those cooldowns to come in. The flash forward and the auto attack to secure it. A massive win for the CB
How
all
does
in the
Saint
mid
die?
lane.
How do you die in that
really
matchup
big,
that early?
'cause like you said, it did feel like Saint really
Actually,
was ahead.
Caps
but as soon as
debuted on
he
Ryze
used
against
that
Perks in
scatter,
2017 and did the
Toots says,
same
"This
thing,
is
to
my
be honest.
opportunity. You don't have any
Tattoo, you need to clear camps as a jungler. What are we doing, by the way? Like, actually, deadass, like, what are we doing? He's done 3 camps in 3 minutes.
He is quite a
I think that Tattoo needs to chill a bit. It's safe, single player. I'm kind of concerned.
Still difficult enough because you do have that scatter of the week to try and buy space, but I would definitely be investing a lot of wards around this mid lane as Tattoo already here. Does he step up?
Saint is playing really cocky.
Doesn't have flash or ghost, so it would kind of require an overextension.
Yo,
from
Tattoo,
Saint. And Tattu's
brother,
spending a lot of time
man,
here.
we
Well,
got to fucking
Inspired
clear
is
some
farming
camps. This is
away.
crazy.
They do feel like they're
I would
pretty
love to know
dedicated trying to
Tattoo
make this
time
work.
spent
Saint's
standing in
facing well.
bushes
And that's the thing.
in the first 5 minutes of this game, because it's gotta be over 60 seconds. Inspired is just going to be 2 levels up long term. Ryze no flash. Jarvan EQ'd. It missed though.
The mid lane going a bit awry.
Ult into stun. Red buff Jarvan.
You
have Q.
trying to kite it back. Inspired looking like he wants to finish him off. Saint goes forward, picks up the
Oh, he's going to die to minions.
Might get killed by the
Oh,
minions.
please.
Very close.
Nice
Will
gank by
survive,
Ona.
though, and is Inspired.
Oh, what the aggro
Does
swap.
clean
Cannon,
up that
please.
kill. The cannon.
Oh boy!
Oh my god.
Almost took him out.
Saint was
That was like some
dancing with
Age
the
of
devil
War
there.
stuff.
That was
Nah, Inspired, bro, Inspired is just going to run the game.
Especially what
Call me crazy. I think Inspired is just going to solo carry the game.
Like,
Like, don't look jungle XP. Like, just don't look. You will puke in your mouth.
Yeah,
This is crazy. And the worst part is, Nefiri did it to himself.
His first base of the game
Like, even though he's going to hit level 5 on Gromp, this is full chop. Like, Ryze no flash. The only way you butcher this mid gank is if Jarvan ults the Ryze and Syndra wastes her stun, and then Ryze can just ult out.
He's not going to go
But there is a mid play whenever. Now, if this chase gets solo killed by Sion, in my mind, the game's lost. Just saying. They have 2 minions to dive top on. There's no dive.
Furia, they want to get active on this top side.
Oh, I don't know about this, though. A couple tower shots going on to Gigo. Dokla has cleared out the
There's
wave. There's
dive.
4 members here
There's
top.
definitely
we'll see
a
if
dive
Dokla
here.
can get out. You can see
Farewell,
members
Dokla.
moving up to try to help him. Dokla's going to be in some trouble, though. It does get rooted up, and he is going to get knocked
Farewell,
down
Dokes.
there by Tatsu.
Very late
Berserker
reaction
is
to
here
the swap
try to
here.
defend,
Great swap by
but it is
Furia.
much too late.
Inspired's playing for
Lion
camps,
lose
which is
another kill
good.
here.
But like I said, he's just gonna
Unfortunate there for Lyon.
he's gonna eat
Not quite
these
able to make
camps and
up,
just get a
but still
giga lead.
Inspired here.
Oh god, don't
So
click
nicely
onto your
done.
bot
They're able
camps,
to get something on
please,
the board there for
Tattoo.
themselves.
Yep, good play. They move up towards
Man,
that top side.
Inspired
but
is the one
again,
jungler I
Inspired
wouldn't
is,
flip
he
the early
is
game
stealing
against.
away camps on the bot side. You
Because
set
Inspired,
four top, he says,
his
"Alright,
biggest
I'll take your bot
strength,
camps."
in
And
my mind,
Berserker and
is
Isles
he's the
just playing
smartest
towards this
pathing
top side,
jungler.
trying to
He
fight
knows how
for
to
this
like
pixel brush
punish you
war
on
as
silly
Jojo
ganks,
takes the bad
and he
end of
times
that
your
trade
camps
and will
perfectly.
lose his
And he'll
reward
just
as a result.
invade you on cooldown. I would just go full clear for full clear with Inspired.
the
on the first clear. Like, he's clicking on your red buff and it's up at 7 minutes, and he's like, no, I can't do it actually. I'm not making that joke. Some guy in chat wrote it. Titan Holo! Vas!
Dokla's just down on that bot side pushing.
What the fuck is this?
As that Ocean Dragon, early Ocean Dragon, always going to
Wait,
feel
dead,
really
by the
nice.
way.
Now the Realm Warp going to be coming in. Gigo trying to set it up here for
Oh
Toots.
my god,
The
Jace is
knockup
level
is good,
7 and he's
Dokla
0-2
is
with no
gone.
flash.
Another easy kill there as Furia playing the map
Wait
well.
a minute! This is looking
where they should be able to
sketchy.
kind of stop some of the side lane
So for context, Chase is a champ that you need to be good at. The champ is hard. Mainly because if you play Jace into Sion, you get like soft outscaled if you don't press your advantage a little bit. You don't have to press super hard, but you need to have push, a decent CS lead, a little bit of a level lead, and you need to like chunk plate slowly. And you like slowly but surely, your car drives at a slow pace, but you'll get to the finish line. But if you give that Sion a gold lead or a kill or a level lead, his car gets a fucking nitrous oxide booster in it, and you can't play the game. And that's kind of what just happened. It doesn't mean the game's over, but this means that your Jace, who's a bad team fighter, is now under his tower. So any kind of topside play that you could go for on invades or grubs or anything, it's gone. The Sion's just gonna push. He can roam faster and he team fights better. And that's why Koreans are good at it, because they will slowly drive that car and they will slowly get their lead. And that's why Western teams like tanks and they like the Sion side of this matchup, because it's less responsibility and more favored if you just go even. It's not Jover, but Mama. Having a Jace behind is the worst experience ever as a pro player. Also, I will say, the only other thing I'm worried about for Lyon, Jace, Jarv, and Ezreal are not very good at killing Sion. They don't really have any percent health, giga damage, or anything like that. So if Sion is ahead, their champs are pretty dog shit at killing Sion. Oh my god, he's gonna have to give the tower a little bit here. Oh lord, I mean Inspired's getting a lead, but he needs to dive bot or some shit. Like this is kind of sketchy. Just flash ult them or what?
Inspired looking bot for IU. We'll see if he can find him. Gonna decide to turn around onto Jojo, but there's just nothing there.
I mean, he is denying him a wave, but this is kind of awkward.
Because Nico here. IU trying to throw some damage back onto Isles. Heal will be used. Isles should be fine.
Don't look top.
Denying a little bit of CS. They take down a couple.
Yeah,
like,
so
oh my god, the position Sion has Jace in this game is really sketchy for NA. What the fuck is he?
We go looking for something top lane.
Yeah,
maybe it's fine. I take it back.
Maybe if Dokla did get hit by the ult, he could have
made a play
there. But at the end of the
See,
day,
the thing I hate about that play is I much rather the Sion pushes top, bases an ult spot, and they 4-man bot and break the game here. But now they can't do that. See, look at this timing now. Sion has no ult. Look where he's running. He's running into top rush. He was thinking about going bot. He has no TP. So now they have to play the 4v4 on Drake without Sion, which is losing. So I think this is just a give angle on the Drake for Furia. Also, the amount of bushes they're not checking is criminal. The fact that there's a pink in that brush to the left of red buff, you see it next to Karma on the bottom? The fact that that's there is a crime. Why did they put Jhin into Syndra? I think this is weak play by Furia.
On bot side,
they should be diving Jace right now, but they're way too late. Too slow. Way too slow on the map. They just missed a mega window to dive top. And now the timing they're going to dive top is just a bad timing. I mean, they can rise ult Nefiri into the tower. Maybe if they brute force it, it works. It's a complete flip to brute force this, though. They don't know where Jarvan is.
You can see Saint quickly running out from base. Lion
they're 5-man top.
What is going on, so
this should be happening when the Drake's on, not when the Drake's done and they've all base and run top.
The unleashed power from
Ezreal might hurt here a bit.
Used to soften him up, and now the Ezreal ult comes across the map.
And now Ezreal can hit mid tower, and all of Furia has to base.
Thus far, no one is there to stop Berserker.
Bit of a scuffed macro play there, I think.
Answer the play
over on either side.
Have to be faster there. The coach needs to whip them a bit. You have to be way faster in your decision making. Way too slow. What the fuck are we doing? I think the game's still fine for Furia. It's also fine for Lyon. No one's really super favored. I'm a bit worried about this Karma champ and how useful she'll be.
They do have good push. They still have that TP.
Dokla can win that, or?
Oh, forced the flash away from Gwyn.
Did he not have hammer form or some shit? He just swapped as he got ulted. Chase no flash is also really sketchy against Ryze ult, Nefiri ult, Sion ult. The Herald can...
on the sign as well. The joint, they're going to go in onto Saint immediately. Earn them the Herald here,
Ryze
as it looks
no,
like.
Ryze
We're
is
seeing
losing.
multiple members from Lyon just going back for the base. Gigo going to flash in here. Dokla's going to try to get out of dodge. We'll see if he can outplay it. Looking for the sidesteps, running back and forth, trying to get some space here. The knockback is still not there. Dokla can't avoid the decimating smash,
god.
and he's going to get knocked down and solo killed by
that's stressful. They're going to get the Herald. Ryze lost the wave.
Furia starting up this Herald will claim it. Lions trying to see if they can actually keep them around here.
Oh my god, look at the experience level in top difference.
Anything. So Furia win out on both sides.
Fury
this is so bad for Jace.
And you're able to force back Lyon.
Like,
As I don't think they're going to follow up too
They might
heavily
get Karma
on Jojo
Flash here.
Could be wrong, though.
Jojo is the target, gets hit by the Flag and Drag. Inspired doesn't have a lot of backup, but he's going to throw the ulti down onto Tatu. Just hops right out of there, no problem.
Nice kind of useless.
I
mean,
here.
they got Herald, which is all that really matters.
Inspired, but won't get much
Dokla doesn't TP bot to catch like a couple of the minions either. He's just saving it. But oh my god, top is cooked. Is Guigo like a big Jace player? Why did they pick Jace so early? I mean, I know why they probably picked Jace early. It's because they scrimmed HLE or BLG or T1 and they were like, Jace is broken. But that's just the case in LPL and LCK. That is just the case for the last 50 years of League. They will just play Jace. He doesn't know he's there, though. The thing is, the reason this is bad, the primary reason this is bad, is at any point if Furia think, actually, I'm not sure about this 4v4, they can just kill top. It's always an option. Whenever you want, you can just come top and he dies. He literally just dies to air. And I'm surprised they're not taking that chance. It's probably because Drake is spawning now, right? So they're going to need Sion to TP in.
Jace and Ezreal are not exactly the biggest tank killers, but we've already got a bit of a scrap here for Tatu.
Yeah, Tatu going to have to use the immunity very early on the scatter. Gigo trying to create some space moving forward here as they reclaim space here in that river. Dokla coming in from the side. Gigo's going to get sectioned off. They're looking for him. Pops the ulti, but cancels it very quickly. Wants to stay around for the fight. Isles on the side is taking a ton of damage from Ayu.
Really
Isles is going to have to go back to base, you think.
Oh, what a shot. Inspired's dead as well, maybe. Oh, Tatu quite deep. Oh, good shot again by the Jhin.
Beautifully played there.
Eclipse proc. Inspired dead. Reset onto Dokla. No flash. He got the kill, though. But Dokla should die. Well, they're chasing so deep here. The Rise went to mid. They're chasing so deep. No mana. I think Karma just helps him get the kill here pretty easily, right? Unless he knocks him back and runs. Nah, he has shield. Furia really need the Drake. They need a round 2. They need to base and fight again.
Beautiful.
Wait, what the fuck is Sion building?
Guigo played this, using the shield off the teleport to buy so much space
on Sion,
for Furia,
second item.
get control, and then even as Inspired looks for the engage, using the ult to cancel the CC from Inspired.
I mean, the most important thing here was the J shots. The Jhin shots, rather. The Jhin ult here was epic. The fact that he snipes out the Nico here, look at the shot. Gets Nico, and then he gets Syndra up here as well on the 4th. He actually hit some crazy shots there.
Yeah, I mean, that was great. Tatu, built so much space there. For Ayu.
Oh my god, he's building Death Stand Sion second item. What the fuck are we doing?
Avoid Jojo, who's trying to block those mystic shots.
I can see it here, Caulfield with the sigil.
Kills.
Someone in chat just mod him.
Survived,
Alright, the Drake's free. They're giving a lot of space to Dokla here to get a tower just so they can secure the Drake. Death Stand Sion.
Suddenly Inspired has a lot more targets. Same for Saint.
I'm waiting for Isles to connect to the game.
Just opting to go towards
I feel like the Nico just got chunked and died in one of the most important fights of the game. I want to see a Nico R flash somewhere. Syndra no flash on side against Sion. If Sion ults her in the face, he insta-kills her.
So it is anyone's game as Tuts battling here against Dokla is just going to realm.
Needs to be careful here. If Sion lands E into ult. Oh my god, look at Sion's base. Look at his base. Look what he's going to buy.
Is Saint now picking up that rocket belt, so prioritizing a little bit of mobility.
Oh my god.
The target, it feels like
Death Stand Sion.
Always going straight for him as Inspired going in. Tatu in trouble. Going to pop call.
Oh my god, chain CC on Inspired. TP in from the Sion. Oh, he couldn't hit the blast going because of all of the small dogs. Here comes the Death Stand Sion. Saint has no flash. Reset from the Nefiri. Baron is up, by the way. Baron is up.
Ayu is on fire. This man can't miss.
A pause again?
Bro,
this is brutal for Lyon. What the fuck? This draft is hard to play and they're getting exposed bodied in this draft. Like, I just think Jace needs a certain level of skill and team play. Actually, NA fans have been shitting on us for the last 3 days, 4 days. If you lose to Brazil, you gotta take it all back. You know, I'm surprised, like, if Lyon was playing against, like, HLE, I don't think this is too bad. Take away the Jace, try and play it. But I feel like against, like, a team like Furia, who on paper is weaker than an LCK team, why are you giving them the better scaling teamfight comp and you're playing the harder lane phase comp? Just play fucking teamfight and scale, and you'll probably go even at least or win. Also, I'm not gonna lie, Saint Syndra looks
They're able to absorb a lot of
Not the
damage.
best.
I mean, the scatter
I'm not sure what it would be there. Speaking to Tattoo, it looked like he was okay in the fight.
Players back into game,
I'm guessing his PC just went like black screen, or one of the keyboards on his key didn't work.
We are going to be starting things up, and they're
Looks
going
like
to be
it's fine
right in
now.
onto the Baron.
Should be a free Baron, uncontested. It's crazy to me when Death stands silent, but I guess it works, right? Lyon just doesn't have good damage for tanks. They have Ezreal, Jarvan, Jace, and he can just kill them with some AD.
We just saw he's not really tanky enough to try and survive for this, but we'll see on the replay.
Look at Inspired here. He's going to try and hit the Blast Cone.
He ends up hitting one of the dogs from the Fury here instead, so doesn't get the Blast Cone immediately. We'll let Tayu get the shot, and then it's the follow-up as well with Guigo coming in. Isles tries to set up for a play with Saint, but there just isn't enough damage. The shield is there. Saint can't get into position.
Looks like Tattoo can press all his skills.
Just does not.
Syndra underwhelming? Yeah, it looks really underwhelming.
Have to try to find some big plays. They're looking now. Isles goes in onto Ayu. Ayu's in trouble. It's a great McHale from Jojo, but it is not enough. Doku will fall. In comes Inspired. They're looking for more.
It's a good shutdown for Jace.
As Toots is going to arrive with the Realm War. Berserker
they have to invest a lot to do that.
He
no
wants
flash on
to
Toots.
fight.
Good
the
stun.
scatter is going to land. Toots is in a lot of trouble here, but the shield's coming in from Jojo. He's going to have to flash out, but here's Inspired. And Lyon
nice buffer.
on
Good
the
flash.
hunt. The flash
Sion is split pushing bot.
Toots and Jojo barely survive.
The Fury got mid-wave. Lion's going to get nothing from this apart from a kill.
Guigo wasn't there.
Mid and tower's pretty low. Yeah, bot tier 2's traded.
To take the tier 2 tower for himself. This Death Stance Sion.
I think Lyon just have a big damage problem right now. Syndra might lane gank the Rise with no flash, it looks like. So they might drop Drake and try and kill the Rise. It is a 500 gold kill. But is it a killable target? Will Toots walk up and fight Jace?
Feels like this is the play, so we'll see if it does work out.
So they're grouped up together now. No, he won't. Toots just runs away. It's a dead play, so now Syndra just has to base. It's a nice try to look for something, but there's a nothing burger in top, and they're going to have to give Drake. But they're still doubling down for the play top. You see that? But Rise isn't even there. He's showing on midwave now. And now Sion can base and click here, and they can do nothing about it. I just don't see him ever getting dove in. The Spirit Visage Death Stance tech is crazy. He can literally just Sion off this Jace whenever he wants. He'll just fucking kill him. Well, Inspired was farming a lot this game, but now he's down on XP. Because the enemy team is winning. Well, this is pretty good for my Jarvan pick'em, so chat. Huh? Who else chose Jarvan lowest win rate? We are on Jarvan Fraud Watch this tournament, and we're doing pretty well. We picked Jhin. Well, Jin's winning. I think they should just target Jace again here, Furia.
I think he won't be one basically one that ends up in a side lane against them.
This is a very desperate target.
So it is going to be difficult for Lyon to try and keep.
The only thing that I think Furia doesn't have, which is a bit annoying, is they don't really have that much engage. If Sion is stuck in bot, they can't just engage on someone. Ezreal's too slippy, unless they make a pick on Syndra. It's a bit hard to just force. So these timers, Furia can really do something. The Sion is like the main character of this game.
Working up towards that actualizer, won't have this.
They could try a Baron Force, but that's kind of crazy.
As he looks towards scaling, so
they're trying a Baron Force. Fuck it, on spawn. Tattoo is faking that he's not on Baron by just showing, and his team's doing the Baron.
Furia are on the Baron here. Tattoo and Jojo just trying to zone them away. This has been spotted out by Lyon. We'll see if Furia want to commit to it. It's down a bit below half HP. As Furia trying to turn, the curtains get called. Saint immediately flashes over as Gigo's ulting into the back line.
Oh my god, they got Nico Flash. So one. They got Nico Flash and killed her. And they got Syndra Flash. Unless Sion dies here, but I don't see Sion really dying.
The deadly flourish this time will
not arrive. Missed, but no Flash Syndra. The Fury ult, W's the ult, dead.
He's in trouble as Saint on the side gets killed by Tattoo. Inspired has
oh my god, Sion Q over the wall almost cancelled Jarvan.
Jojo flashing back, pops
yeah, I think they can just do Baron for free now. Great play by Furia, for real, great play. TP back, they're going to try and steal it. I don't really know what Jace can do here.
I don't know if you can do particularly much here. Toots going to find him.
I mean, I guess he could walk up and die.
Oh
my god, Sion Q cancelled Jace Q. That was crazy by Guigo. Oh, wait a minute. Inspired's cooking. Inspired is cooking.
And this could be bad for Furia, but thankfully they've taken down Berserker and Dokes. So it will just be a prevention.
I thought when the Sion Q
take,
got cancelled,
the
Jace Q got cancelled by Sion, it was Jover.
It's preventers.
So this play, maybe Toots just shouldn't be here or what? Maybe they should just be rushing Baron. It's a hard call though.
Going over the wall. to try and finish off Dokla. The max health shield doing a lot of work to keep him alive for a long time.
Oh my god, IU flashed over the wall into a Jarvan EQ to kill them.
And there's good damage there.
Yeah, I mean, Isles does find that big ulti. IU have been playing an incredible game, but flash too far, does get punished for it. And Tatu looking to try to set up for this 50-50 smite. Inspired wants to push him out. Kigo is in the pit.
Inspired
it's going to be taken there by Tatu.
Yes, GA
gets
though.
another smite, and now Inspired's in trouble.
Berserker's
the Realm Warp's coming in. There's
GA
the
didn't
big
proc yet. Oh, nice kill maybe on Tatu here. Big kill. Oh my god, Inspired.
They do take down Tatu.
He's like a one-man army.
Advantage for now, but Berserker's
online,
still has his GA as well.
It's only, this is so
Inspired.
close.
I feel like
fight feels like it's
the Rise.
And haymakers the
if
whole
the
time.
Rise can hit Jarvan, Inspired will die.
But
But anyone else, he seems pretty okay.
Trying to get towards
Rabadon's on Syndra is a big item, 0-4, but now he's pretty strong.
As far as the gold is concerned,
man, Inspired can just stand there and hit them. It sounds so silly, but he can just literally stand there.
You see the rest
okay, winnable for Lyon. No flash on Karma, that's a kill right there. If she walks 1 centimeter too close, he's gonna get EQ in the face.
Jump away, create that safety, but he was rooted up there by Isles.
Nice jump by Tatu. TP in from Sion, everyone run away.
But in comes Gigo with the teleport. Will Lyon commit to the fight?
Oh my.
Now they're going to back off, but the Science says no, you cannot do that. And it is Inspired being caught. Flag
Toot's positioning is not good.
Could be in trouble.
That Rise is kind of...
It's Toots standing, it's Toots
where's the damage?
And it's Toots winning for
where's
now.
the damage?
Into the GA goes Inspired. Berserker on the side trying to
my
take down
god, the
Gigo,
Sion is just...
Gigo is so damn tanky.
It's Sion versus
Finally,
Inspired,
though,
that's it. And they're both tanking 4 people. The difference is Inspired killed one.
Isles will fall. Berserker takes the 4-shot almost.
It's 2 for 2. Oh my god. Inspired lost his GA though.
To the back of the head there from Sion. It's
Inspired lost his GA.
Where's the Rise?
I think Rise's positioning. Rise is so important in these fights. He's the one who can kill Jarvan.
Inspired does a good job tanking up Guigo.
I think they can just easily turn on Rise here.
But I thought this Rise was dead. But with Tatu able to just get in there, finish off Inspired, and that actualizer
Dokla gets a lot of damage down, to be fair. The fact that Dokla trades with the Fury there is crazy.
And
he smurfed that.
In and out that Inspired is.
I think maybe they need double Serpent's Fang or some shit. The amount of shields they have is ridiculous. Dokla has some pretty good items. He's 2 levels down, but he does have damage. It's a bit sketchy though, Inspired not having GA. It does make the fights a lot harder. Sion's ult and Jace, there's a 1v1 in bot right now. Dokla might have to flash.
We go on the bottom side though, look for the engage on Dokla with that ultimate. Seeing if he can get the 1v1
He's tanking
once again.
2.5 waves and winning.
TPing and back up Dokla. Dokla is going to get that assistance here. We'll see if they can actually make the play happen as they do arrive. But IU is here as well. IU flashes in and deletes Saint. And now the curtain's going to be called. Good side steps here from Dokla, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
That's 2 kills in bot.
On the other side of the map, Furia
2 kills in bot. Wait, who else is bot? Is that Inspired?
But it's 5 versus 3
cameraman.
on the map. And
Cameraman.
the last time you saw
no flash on IU. Cancel.
Syndra as Inspired is going to try his
what the fuck? He didn't even barrier.
Shutdown. The healing is huge. That just might buy them some time to stay alive.
Ezreal's moving down.
Looking to go bot
they might get Baron from this though.
The map because they cannot stop this
Wait,
Baron
Inspired
whatsoever.
one-shot him.
The outplay.
Did he flash auto ult and just insta-kill him or what?
Bro,
this is literally
one big thing.
Inspired versus Brazil.
IU and IU dies last.
This is crazy. Is this what LCS was like?
Isles going to get caught.
What the fuck is Isles doing?
And Isles might just give away a freebie, and
that's Cloud Soul to Furia.
That is devastating for Lyon because now that kill on
literally
IU
just Cloud Soul. 4 Cloud Dragons.
Soul as well.
Bro, this game is like, this is like Fry's group. No macro, none of that fucking bollocks. Just click each other and see what happens.
Trying to look for the steal.
Gets knocked out of the flag and drag, trying to pull back. Berserker is here, Saint is here, Dokla is here.
They Rise ulted with Jhin. There's only 3 people here right now. 3k HP. Rise is almost here. Jhin is here. Jhin ult is big. Oh my god, Tatu won the smite 50-50 again.
But it's a kill on the other side.
Wait, Toots flashing way too early there. He might die. Stop watch. Nice EQ from Inspired. It landed it on Jhin as well. Oh my god, is Inspired just smurfing out of his mind or what? This is ridiculous.
Against this Sion. He's got to get
what
out
the
of there.
fuck?
Gigo
he can't smite, but he can 1v9 maybe.
He is just never going to die. Berserker shifting away. They're trying to whittle him down.
This Sion's going to take a while to kill, but he will die, right?
Over there and help him out.
Right.
Saint is low, but he goes into the stasis. Isles with the pop blossom.
Oh my god, the Fury's going to kill one. Come on, the reset. What's he doing? He lost control of his character. He was clicking in the circle. He wasn't even trying. What the fuck was that?
Now trying to go for the recall. It will not be allowed.
Oh, he flashed in front of it to block it for Saint.
Finally gonna take
We'll
down
give him
this
an auto
Rainbow.
attack on
You
someone.
have to
The
think,
grasp
but
with Spirit
Gigo
Visage. Does he have mana for W?
refuses to die. This
Oh
man
my
better
god,
drop
this
some
is
good loot.
ridiculous.
Lion-
What the fuck is this? They got Cloud Soul.
Berserker played
Did you
out
see
of his
Inspired
mind
this fight?
at the end of this
Someone
one.
tell me
But
what
we have
Toots
to
is
go back
doing.
to the start. It's Tattoo who ends up once again getting the spike, because at the start of this,
Look at Toots here. I think he gets a bit too excited. He like kills Jace. He flashes onto Berserker and does like QE, and then he runs around. And then look at this EQ. Look at this EQ from Inspired. Look at this.
Who
Boom.
plays this perfectly.
What a
from
great
this point
EQ.
on, chasing down on towards IU with Inspired.
What a
And
great
as
EQ.
He ends up fighting against
of the game,
Lyon have a
and
bit of
now
tempo on the map.
Lion full
Sion's
court press
dead.
here. They're out on the map trying to deal some
Doklas
damage.
building
They
GA.
knock down the mid.
to try and take back
Tattoo
space
wants
on the map.
Krugs to base for
See how
Zidildas.
dark it is right now
He's
on
saying
that bottom
don't get
side.
caught on
IU
midwave.
has reached
Don't
his
tweak.
full 7
They're tweaking.
item
Oh my god,
build
they're
here.
tweaking. Bye-bye.
Berserker is strong, but they're going to look for IU, and IU has no flash. He's caught out in mid lane, and IU is down. And that is a big time pick for Lion. No hesitation.
Ending
They
is hard.
immediately
It is a
sprint
minute
towards
though.
mid,
It
and
is
Rise has gotta get
1
back to
minute to
base.
45.
Can Lion actually do it? They will at least try and crack the base here as they push in. The wave clear from Toots has to be enough, but that tower is not sticking around for long.
The tower is dying
The Sion
fast,
might
but
slowly
Inspired
die
is tanking
here.
it up, and Inspired could be in some trouble. Gigo going to get targeted. Isles goes forward.
Oh my god,
and he
Toots
gets
got caught
Toots,
again.
and Toots
His
is
positioning
just
in these
gone.
fights are rough.
Control, alt, delete, says Saint as he knocks down the Rise, who has been in the thorn in
TP
his
back from
side
Jace. It might be
all
over. Oh
game
my god, they
long.
lost this game.
You'll see though, 3 members strong
Just focus
here
Nexus
from
maybe?
Furia trying
Wave.
to hold on. That is a tanky
wave's dead, the
sign
wave's dead.
as
They can only get
Inspired
one
moving
tower.
in, gets the knock
Inspired,
up onto
no
JoJo.
flash.
It's eyes on
GA
the
should
tower.
proc here.
We do see
Wave
him
is
coming
far.
back in the GA.
15
Douglas
seconds
arrives
on
teleport.
Jhin.
They don't have a wave. I don't know if they can finish.
No knock
Did
up.
Lion go too far? They're so damn
Guigo
tanky
is
on the
so
side
strong.
of Furia. They're
5
trying
seconds
to
on
make it happen,
Jhin.
but the Jhin
They
is
can't
almost
get the
back.
towers.
Tatu is low,
The slow
but he
onto
goes into
Isles.
the call of the pack,
Wave is
and Lion
dead.
have got to run for it.
Oh
The Jhin
my
is
god,
back
they
up, and
held.
the question is now, can
They
they
fucking
get
held.
away? It looks like
They
the
actually
answer
held.
is yes, but what an insane
I'm
game. Lion
stun
thought they
locked
had
because
an
this
angle
Jhin
to
is
end,
7 items.
but
Look
they
at
could
this.
not
Look
get
at
through
these
the
fucking
brick
items.
wall that
He
is the
two-shots
Sion.
everyone.
Guigo. But now it's 50 seconds until Baron. You get a reset,
Oh.
but maybe not Dokla, who's forced to flash away.
Dokes.
Flash follow there from Gigo.
Oh,
Dokla
Dokes is
stayed
caught.
around, and Dokla may have
40
just
seconds on
cost
Baron. Bro,
Lion
what are they
big
doing?
time.
They're all getting
Stayed
caught
for a red
randomly.
buff,
What the fuck is
and
this?
the cost is his life.
That's
Jarvan has no
heartbreaking
GA
for
now.
Lion. They just
And
done
Jhin has
so
flash up,
much
and Rise
work
flash is
to
coming
get
up.
themselves in, try and find
They
a
get
way
Baron
to fight
here.
This Baron, but
Furia.
Dokla was so much of that
I
damage.
think it's
I think
a
they're
give
just gonna
angle
have
for
to give.
Lion.
I don't think you can risk the game in a 4v5.
They have to fight the
You've gotta
Elder.
Give the Baron and there from Dokla.
Inspired is going to go push bot.
Inspired's going bot lane. Looks like Lion are going to give it up.
They're gonna set up
Very so, 'cause
everything
what we
they
saw
can for this
from Lion
Elder.
in finals
Oh
was,
god, an
hey,
Elder
you know,
flip
push
for
out that
NA
wave
versus
bot,
South
especially
America.
For Inspired, and
For
then hide
Brazil.
in the jungle, try and look for this. They need some
Do they
magic
base? They have no
if they hope
wards.
to beat out on
Elder. This
All
is
right,
where the game
this
will be
Jhin is
decided.
the key
Almost
to
guaranteed
victory for
one way
Furia.
or the other. The Elder going to be incredibly difficult
He will
to deal with.
rip
Dokla back
Lion
on
in
the map.
half if he
Remember,
gets
will
uptime.
have no flash.
No GA on
Neither will
Jarvan.
Gigo. Inspired.
No
also missing
Randuins,
his
he has
flash
more.
and GA, so more resources available for Furia.
up as a
Furia
unit,
should just go on
retaking the
anyone they
space.
can see.
Lion trying to see if they can get that poke
Like,
down.
actually.
You can see Guigo.
There's the Mantra shields coming out. Tatu jumping over. The scatter does not connect in onto him. Toots
Okay, that's Jhin auto attack.
and Berserker just loses half
It was a
his
fourth
health
shot,
there.
but still, that's
To a
Jhin.
fourth shot coming through from IU, and now
Now,
they're gonna pull
Inspired's
the
lost
Elder.
2
Berserker
smites
trying to
this
heal up
game.
a little bit
If
on
he
the
wins this
side.
one, he wins the game.
Inspired there, shift forward from Berserker. This game is on a knife's edge. It will all be decided.
This is the thing,
here.
Furia don't have any
Looking
engage.
for that poke, but hasn't really able to find much of anything.
They could Rise ult on
Inspired,
Jace on the
Berserker,
right here. I think a
over by
Rise
the
ult
pit.
on this
You can see
Jace
Isles
could
is
work.
wrapping around the back of the Dragon.
Okay, he's grouping.
Looking for a potential angle as the curtain is going to get called here. Inspired tanking up 1, Inspired tanking up 2. How many more shots can he take, though? If you eat that 4 shot, you're going to
that's
be
a
going
lot of
low.
damage on Inspired.
And he is, in fact, down to half health.
6.7k
Berserker
on the
shifting forward,
Dragon.
Just trying to get as much poke as they can. As Gigo's
Rise
gonna
is
go
fighting
for
the
it.
chase.
Gigo
Gigo's
goes
trying
in,
to
but gets
zone
blocked
them.
by the clone. Inspired knocked up.
5K
Toots and
on the
Tatu
Dragon.
the
Toots
side.
is back in the
This
pit.
Dragon is low. It's been
Oh
just
my
waiting,
god,
but it's
Saint
Dragon
got it!
And the
What
fight
the
breaks
fuck?
out, and
Go
there's
big one,
Lion
Miles!
with the bomb blossom that might just seal it.
GG.
But Toots on the side trying to make something
GG.
happen. Berserker
GG.
shifts
Surely
in, but the
GG.
Rumorb
That's it.
saves him.
Saint
Lion are
got
on
it.
the hunt,
I don't think
and
Inspired
Furia
even
run
smited.
for the hills. Inspired missed smite after smite as Tatu is winning out.
I don't think Inspired even smited.
Most is the one he takes. Lyon looking for JoJo. Good sidestep, will stay alive, but this time it's a 2v5. They held with 3. Can they hold with 2? Not looking like
It's
they're gonna be
5v2.
able to,
It's over.
as
It is
Isles
just
going
over.
for
They
it,
have
lands the
Elder
room,
5v2.
Dokla jumps in. Toots is gonna stand. Toots is
What
gonna
the-
fight, and he's gonna get a free kill. A good start to it. Potential
It's over.
defense here on the line as Toots
It's
moving
over.
forward, looking for Inspired. But their eyes are just on the towers. The towers are gone. The Nexus is
Oh
exposed.
my God.
Berserker shifts in.
Furia
and
should have won
seals
this
the
game, bro.
deal with a
That is
kill.
crazy that
Berserker
Lyon won
goes
this.
on a rampage and a wild
That is
game one
crazy.
came down
Isles
to a
and
smite
Dokla were literally
that neither
inting,
jungler
and Saint
took.
was useless this
Saint
game.
claims the Elder, and
That is
that's what makes
criminal
the
that Lyon
difference.
won that.
What a
Waiting for the mid
That
laner
is
of Lyon
criminal.
back in NA.
Inspired doing God's work.
Because what the hell?
I guess Saint was useless until an Elder Drake fight. That's it.
God.
That is ridiculous, that game. What the fuck did I just watch? Did Tattoo smite it at 3k? Did he try and smite it with Jin 4th shot or what?
blocked by the clone. Inspired knocked up. Toots and Tots.
Bro, they have Jin 4th shot and smite. This should be free as fuck.
On the side. This dragon.
Jin 4th shot hits now, 3.6. And then the smite hits and gets it to 284.
It's been
And then what does Saint even press? Q or W?
On the side. This dragon is low.
He presses WQ and he gets it. That is crazy. That is insane. I think Rise here thinks, oh shit, the game's lost. Look what he does. Just flashes in and combos and runs away. Bro, that is crazy that Furia lost this game. Even after this whole base race. There's so many ways they could have played this fight. And they played it the worst way possible. Like, I think when Sion sees Jace here with no flash, Rise should just be ulting here. And they should just fucking send it on Jace with Sion ult. This Dokla's position here is awful. He should die. But they don't go for it.
Inspired, Berserker, and Saint over by the pit.
And then even if you wanted to find it, you could have just Sion run like this and then just ult from behind them. And that's how you start the fight, with Rise ult behind them as well. But they never found a way to start the fight.
You can see Isles is wrapping around the back of the dragon, looking for a potential angle as the curtain is going to get called here. Inspired tanking up 1, Inspired tanking up 2. How many more shots can he
And then here, Rise as well.
Though, if you eat that 4 shot, you're going to be...
He knows that Jace is no flash.
Low.
I don't even hate it if he fucking flashes on Jace and just kills him with Neferi ult. Like here, just flash EW Neferi ult, dead. I think they were way too scared.
And he is in fact down to health.
Like this Jace is walking into auto attack range, trying to space with
Berserker
no flash.
shifting forward, just trying to get as much
Look at him.
folks they can. As Gigo's going to go for it. Gigo goes
Rise really should have just sent it on
in,
someone.
but it gets blocked by the clone. Inspired knocked up.
And then Guigo sends it onto them with Sion ult, 6k on the Drake. If he does this 4k on the Drake, it's free.
Trying to get as much focus as they can. As Gigo's going to go for it. Gigo goes in, but it gets blocked.
Like the Drake could just die right now. But they're now looking for Jace, but it's too late.
Inspired knocked up. Toots and Tatu on the side. This dragon is low.
And then I think Isles does great here. Isles does fantastic.
And the fight breaks out.
Ult, flash, clips Jin flash, double root on the bot lane. This is, you can't ask for more. You cannot ask for more from Unique.
With the bomb blossom, that might just seal it, but Toots
Oh my god, Karma Mikhails himself instead of Jin.
on the side trying to make something happen. Berserker.
They recognize we're not taking this dragon.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen. We're dropping it. We're going straight towards
Azael
the
did some
Jace
great
lane, and Jace
casting
was
though,
doing
for real.
well in the
TF ban and a Kali ban. Well, they want to first pick Orianna in this draft for sure here, Lyon. Surely Furia drop an Orianna ban, right? Wait, they banned Orianna as well on blue side. I mean, Cassio is really strong now. Were they 3-banned mid? I mean, Cassio is really good. Poppy ban is like Lee Sin or some shit. What is the first pick? Surely it's Cassio with these bans or what? They go for Camille first pick instead of Cassio.
Which in this tournament,
I don't understand all these mid bans then. I mean, I guess you could play Victor into Cassio and Anivia into Cassio, but they kind of banned pretty heavily for Cassio, and now they've lost it. Cassio Rel. I mean, you can play like Galio into it if you want.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Galio Camille, Ziggs Camille, Victor, Anivia, Ziggs, yeah, good. We've seen LeBlanc into Cassio.
I'm probably more nervous.
It wasn't very nice to watch as a European fan.
We just haven't
Okay,
seen
I
it
like
from
the
a
Wukong.
while, and AD carries
What
that
80
can
carry do you
fight,
play here on
even
3?
his
I
Ezreal
feel like
was brilliant.
watching Furia
But
play,
this is
just
such
pick
a different
Kai'Sa or some
style,
shit.
So I wonder
Don't think the
how
lane
it's
is very
gonna
good though.
look, and,
So
He's also just bigger jungler. Nothing too stressful yet, Vi, sure. I think Lyon's draft is a bit better right now though. It's kind of weird that Lyon banned 3 mids, give them Cassio and drop mid. I mean, I'm sure they'll find something. I think Galio is for sure the best pick for Lyon. If they have a good blind top like Gnar or Renekton, I think Galio is very good. Does he play Ziggs mid? I doubt it. I think it's just better bot with Camille.
On the upside though, Vision.
Can Guigo play Vayne top?
Try and rectify.
If he can, they have a counter for Gnar. Oh my god, I think Ari any bans are really whatever. Could ban Vayne here, look for Gnar. Could ban Gnar here, look for Renekton. Not sure what Dokla's pool is. I think Ambessa on 5 is pretty good for Furia as well. Do they have any pocket picks in bot lane? Like, that's what I mean. Where they can flex Cassio bot or top or some shit. Are they flexing Cassio bot? There's no way. There's the Galio, great pick. I think they should have banned Galio for sure. And they see Aurora Cassio. They can go... actually, what top do you pick here? Renekton Gnar would be nice, but actually Cassio Aurora kind of both fuck them up. Okay, so go Gnar anyway. I think they can... if they go Olaf top now, or Olaf mid into Galio or something like that, or Ambessa, yeah, they're gonna go Cassio bot. Cassio bot into Ziggs. I don't know if that's playable though. Wow. Cassiopeia bot. I'm gonna check if... yeah, check. I wanna see if IU is like a Cassiopeia or some shit. Ambessa is decent in their champs. Surely Ziggs beats Cassio. I feel like playing Cassio bot, you can't really interact against Ziggs, can you? You're just permanently poked. Not sure, let's see. Maybe they're cooking something. He was a crazy jungler. Okay, Cassio's level 1, so it's really easy for Isles to trade like that. When Cassio's level 2, he's gonna have to be a bit careful. But I think if Ziggs is good, he could just spam Q the wave in Cassio's face, and she can't really
for wear off the back of that. You can see
do much.
Feeling Gnar, but generally
yeah, lethal tempo Gnar is super common. What is his pathing from Ona Pixel?
Isles goes in, can start
hey, nice Ziggs combo.
Around the map here and threaten a little bit.
Yeah, he's doing 3 camps into base with longsword. Yeah. Do you do this 3 camps into base longsword when you know you started on the same side as enemy jungler? Is that just the reason for the pathing?
Yeah, it can be tough for sure. Nice sidesteps by Gigo a couple times.
I guess that's just the trigger, right?
Inspired's time.
Because then you at least have some more threat on Crab.
He has been a player that is really.
But isn't Wukong just slower than Vi into Crab?
Came in as Saint, looking for more.
Wow, Saint's got a crazy good trade there. What the fuck?
But he has joined. How far does he have to go to become the NA GOAT potentially? As Isles is actually only level 2 here, and he's stuck in the miasma, and it's looking like he is just dead for free.
Oof, Isles is having a pretty tough series so far. Wait, how did Lion Saint write in chat Vamos?
Absolutely is.
Was it on Twitter or what?
Looking to try to double scuttle here,
oh
but
my god,
Jojo
double scuttle for Inspired.
There, and the scuttle's going to be grabbed by Inspired, so he does pull that off. Berserker
they should look for a fight here.
There's a lot of people converging in this area.
Surely they should look for something somewhere.
In a pretty awkward spot, to be honest, and Isles is going to have to run for it. Still level 2. Getting pushed back
you
by
know
IU.
Inspired wants these Raptors. Please can we fight over my Raptors is what he's saying.
Could look for Isles. He has no hook shot. Berserker fighting on the side against IU. As
oh my god, Berserker lost flash.
This
is going to be madness
side.
this series.
Getting pushed back by Toots. Inspired
Brazil just looks like a team that goes in and fights everything, and Inspired is the kind of guy who doesn't want to ever give up anything.
Has to run for it. Still level 2, mind you.
Oh my god, that E-flash. Why doesn't he flash away?
Toots to finish him off. Isles is looking like an easy kill so far
in
this
Inspired
second
didn't get it.
game.
He doesn't have smite.
Inspired goes back in, working on Jojo. IU incredibly low on that bot side.
IU has flash though.
Has been forced for
Isles is having a roughie again.
Fury just in a significantly better
position. I think the positioning was bad by Lyon because Isles opened bot.
And Isles ends up
I think if he opened mid and was behind Wukong, they could engage from this angle with Galio.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
I think you should always open mid on Camille.
Really tough, right? You know, you give up an easy kill that you shouldn't have given when you had push on bot side.
Yeah.
Then Jojo is roaming, so you feel like, hey, I'm the Camille. I gotta be roaming too. I got a match. As Gigo in a little bit of trouble here. Does use the Drakehound step.
Gigo has double biscuit, by the way. He could all in. Be careful.
There will be Dokla.
Actually, he gets 6 on that minion there. MSNO, just go for it.
I think, but Gigo actually gets it off the minion that dies there. And now Dokla's got to be careful. Does get up to
level 6
here.
Gunnar though.
And probably will just be looking for a reset.
Dive mid, no flash
Going to
Aurora.
be looking for a Toots, potentially. Does push him back there.
I feel like Isles is doing the thing that Korean supports do, where they like open topside, leave Ziggs on their own, gank lanes.
Both on him. Everything else
but it
pretty
looks
even when you're looking across the board. It's just
way less intimidating when he's doing it than when they do it. I don't know how to say it in another way.
Trying to get in behind
Like,
here.
I don't think he has
is pushing
the best
away from them. But now the Camille showing on mid and getting the push.
Like if he was lane ganking top here or something,
look, execution used there just to escape.
He could maybe cook something, but
Gigo's got to leave. So
the timings
he doesn't spend his ult, gets the ult
is
off
on
of
are not
Gigo
the
there.
best.
And a really nice trade.
Let's see, maybe you can find one next.
Which is always Tatu
Ooh,
again.
level 6-5.
But
there's a level 7 Galio.
Gets the smite, gets a level 9. You know what?
It's a hard fight for Furia, I think. Galio is really strong in these fights.
So much time sitting behind
Cassio will get 6 on this bot wave as well.
But Isles stepping forward.
Isles stepping forward, and Isles going to be another kill there.
Nah, Isles is going to ruin my Camille win rate prediction. Oh my god. The Camille is just intimidating to engage on, but
yeah, I just don't
feel like this Camille is just dying. It's already ruined. No, maybe something can happen. You never know.
And again, continue to march around the map.
I mean, to be honest, it looks bad, but he did go, when he died, he gave over 100 gold.
Level 3 kind of makes her
so he's basically a cannon minion in gold these days, so maybe it's okay if he just keeps going in.
Level 7 Aurora,
the thing is, you have to not lose confidence on Camille. You have to just keep going in. He loves this push. Isles just always goes to this push this game. I know it's because they're on grubs this time, but he was here earlier. I think he needs to lane gank a bit more. Okay, they're 4-man top here, but Jojo's matching. The Vi is on the way.
Needs to be careful.
Nara into the wall, great buffer, but in comes the Ziggs ult. A well-played dive here. It's going to be set up by Isles. Dokla jumps forward, grabs a second,
ult as well. That's a dead Vi, maybe.
Satchel knocking him back into the
really good knock. Yo, the
Ziggs
Ziggs is great.
And Tatu flashes forward, looking for Dokla. Will be able to get it. Isles and Berserker in the area. Ayu has arrived. Looks like the fighting may dissipate.
Inspired can kill here.
Inspired
maybe.
baiting with the
Doesn't
clone
have W,
there.
though.
Toots thought he was running into a clone, but he was running into Inspired as Tatu
getting the TP
well, Rel got kind of one-shot. Both supports are like so low XP, it's crazy.
That could have been the advantage that Fury were able to gain off the back of that, but
how is Isles like a level up on Rel? When Rel, like,
but it means that
Isles has been half the game on a fucking grey screen.
Berserker performing pretty well there. Good ultimate, and I really
where the hell's the Rel been?
You can already
my
see
XP bar is low.
Use the ultimate to try and
nice buffer on you, but the chain CC with Ziggs too much damage.
Jojo basically taken out as Dokla flashes in to secure this kill. But this is what you're talking about, right? The satchel to knock the Vi back in, so Tatu ends up getting caught. He goes down. And there's just Dokla who ends up falling.
3 out of 4 deaths for Isles, and he's probably not that much gold anymore.
Also, a ton of vision on this top side for Lyon. Basically spotting out wherever Tatu's going to go.
Galio into Aurora.
Say,
if Galio can just get some pace in the lane and just ignore Aurora, Aurora is just fighting her own demons. No, Isles carries this game for real.
Looking for a potential setup, but Tatu is in the area as well, and Dokla's already low.
Viked into the wall.
Likely is going to go bad here for Lyon if they commit to the play.
What the?
Dokla gets the stun.
Gets the stun, does scoop him into the wall,
what the fuck is that play?
Back, but in comes Tatu.
Like, what actually is that play?
Surely finish the dom.
Dokla,
the teleport going to be in here to answer.
Dokla.
Toots on the side, chunking
Dokla,
out
why are you
Isles,
doing
and
this?
Isles is going to have to eat it.
Does he want to dive the Cassio with Camille or what? Did they not see Vi was around?
So that teleport.
Berserker and Inspired are like the fucking...
away from the top side. He used the ultimate to clear the wave, but it lost some of that
They're
CS
restoring order to the universe.
But
Dokla has never lost at MSI.
Even though you got that return kill, it's not quite as
Still,
valuable as
never.
you would like.
He's undefeated. So I think he knows what he's doing. Chill out.
It was about to go down.
You kind of expect it to go down all the time, but I mean, Dokla gets the stun
he didn't
here,
get the buffer very well, right?
Have enough damage in the tank.
I think the Gnar jump W interaction, you can buffer it way better.
Tatu to be able to get there. The auto attack as well.
Dokla's kind of weak for this fight.
Super nice against all of these melee champions, all these short range
Endless hunger, first item. Really?
Are melees again.
There's a good TP ward for the Gnar on the top right, but this looks like a really late reaction from Furia if they are going to fight it. This is such a late contest.
But we'll see if he's actually going to use it. Isles is going to be jumped on. Inspired should be able to just clone to safety.
Bro, Furia is so indecisive. Like, Ambessa ran from top.
Again, thought there was going to
be
a
Drake
fight,
is gone, and now she has to run back top.
Yeah,
Lyon has a big lead here. Can they dive Gnar? I feel like if you can't dive Gnar top here, the game is really cooked.
And Dokla
And I don't think you can.
Set up for
They
a
will just
dive here,
Zigzult
but
on
he's
you on
about
the
to go
dive.
Mega, so
For the tower
But they
in
can
Mega,
dive
it would
Aurora
be
if she walks up.
wildly risky. I think maybe if you
Yeah.
have 3 or 4, you can overwhelm
Furious
them,
macro
but
is
they did
quite-
not have that in position.
Quite a bit weaker.
And this game,
Biggs Cassiopeia
Getting Herald
matchup
is really
despite
handy.
the early kill, constantly been able
TP
to
in.
push in and get into positions on the top side to get that tower as well.
Double TP in.
And now we're committed to the Rift Tower.
yeah, they're
Aurora's
going
a bit
for it.
late.
The Herald is already gone, but can they get the fight?
Combo of the
Gigo is one
Zigzult
being
didn't
focused
hit.
down.
Oh my
Isles gonna
god.
get burst out though. The first kill goes the other way. In comes
Maybe
the
Inspired
Galio
carries.
ultimate, knocking up multiple
Kill to
members.
Red is
Dokla
useless.
about to mega out as Lyon wants to get more.
They Camille
As
Zigzulted,
Lions
but they
show
missed
up
the
too
Zigzult.
late.
This Camille is just
Absolutely
a
was.
cannon minion in these
They got the
fights.
flash off Gigo
Camille
and
just
Tatu, so that
ease and
is your
insta dies.
very small reward, but Tatu
But I think that the
does
damage on
survive,
Lyon is way
gets
too
the
high.
Herald before the fight even for Gigo. No one from Furia in the area going to go for it. Gigo does get stunned up by
Yeah,
the
good
hook
gank,
shot. It looks
Isles.
like
Hell
he will
yeah,
be
we
getting
are
ran
so
down.
back.
Has no flash, has no ult. And it's
Nice.
just a one-way.
Try to see if they
Not
can
gonna lie,
take down
Endless
that
Hunger
low
on Bessa
tower. Don't have a wave quite
first
yet
item
do
has
so.
to be trolled.
This is interesting. Gigo actually rushed the Endless Hunger there, so
Saint can just
atypical
walk
build,
up and
as
clear the
Saint
wave.
is
Bro,
gonna
the
be
Furia
able
have
to
zero
hold onto
cross-maps this
tower.
game.
Tatu, of course,
Lyon
he
is
wants to drop the help
chilling.
and get the kill.
Lanes, especially with that lethal tempo on the Gnar, and you got a 1k gold lead on Dokla, but Inspired's cost.
Yeah, they're going in on Inspired. They're going to Uninspired. They're going to try to burst him down. The Cyclone counter engage is very good as JoJo tries to flash
died.
away. Inspired will fall.
Isles
Isles in
died
trouble.
too.
He's dead now too.
Mega Gnar.
Dokla has Mega, but he's probably going to have
Nice
to
flash
run.
by IU.
Here comes
Saint.
the Galio ultimate. Does arrive, but connects on no one. Berserker fighting as best as he can.
Good spacing by Guigo.
Gigo's going to take Dokla, who flashes out very
Saint
late.
has flash.
This fight is a disaster for
Flashes.
Lion. Saint flashes
Stunned.
out, but he can't get away.
No, doesn't get
either.
stunned. Oh my god, the Ambessa.
Rylai's is doing so much work as Furia chased down for kill after kill after kill.
Well, the macro's not there, but they can still run you the fuck down, I guess. Big gold lead in mid. I guess the Endless Hunger kind of popped off there.
They play just in this small little spot. They
It
have
kinda
the
popped off in that
comes around
fight.
and Inspired, gets caught, gets jumped on, and there's the
Yeah,
double
Galio
TP
doesn't have
immediately
TP, so he has to
Furia
run
that sets
down
up
the
for
river
this
and ult
play.
in.
As you've got this
Isles
Galio
is
that's still trying to run down from the top
insta-killed
side.
in these
Doesn't have
fights.
the teleport, only
And then
now
in
gets
comes
a range
Saint
for
with the
the
Galio
ultimate,
ult, but
this fight is
there's no
done and
80
dusted
carry
at
in
this
this game,
stage.
right?
I
So
mean,
it's not
the
like
thing
they're
that really
chunking
hurts
them.
for Lion
This was
is
really
not
great
only did
movement
so
by
many of them
Guigo.
flash, but 3 of them flash in a row as they were dying when they're really, really low.
Holy
so now
fuck,
you don't
Endless
have that
Hunger
for the
healing.
initial setup again.
Hey,
as we gotta go back to
Brazil.
live because it is Furia over on this dragon.
Vamos,
Will the fight be
caralho.
breaking out. It looks like Lion are in the area, but
What the
deciding,
fuck
you know what,
is
we can't
Isles
fight
doing
this.
again?
Instead, it is
Oh
just going to be
my
another kill
God.
onto Isles as he takes his 6th
Oh,
death
rat
of the
emoji, what
game.
the fuck?
Has been a
Yo,
tough
W
one for
JoJo.
Isles on his off the back of it.
Oh, the gold's even.
Was
2 Drakes to
definitely,
Furia.
a bit
Furia,
tough for their chances in
actually,
this
the
game.
damage is getting
Still,
pretty good.
All that being said, it is
I
just
think
the one dragon
Ambessa
lead,
is
and we're
like
basically
great
dead
into
even
Lion's
in
comp
the gold.
if she doesn't get
The real
one shot
concern
and gets
is
a bit of
just, you know,
uptime, so
will
she needs a
Isles
lot
ever
of
be able
tenacity
to
this
get
game.
that balance? The Ziggs,
Our
you have
80
the
carries
Galio, you have all
disabled
these
for this tournament.
extra tools on your team.
Same no flash, he has to ult out maybe, but I think he gets
Maybe in
changed
some
CC
trouble
before
here
he does.
in the side lane. Remember, he has no
Nice
flash.
interrupt.
Like he's gonna get chased
He's
down.
just dead,
4
by the way,
members
he's
up
dead.
here on the top side. Inspired was moving up to see if he could cover, but then they realized there's
Okay.
way too many.
I mean,
And now
Baron's
it is
up, and
potentially
you have Cassio.
a Baron start here for Furia if they
I
want to
think-
risk
oh,
it.
Cassio has
Would
blue
be
buff
pretty
as well.
tough, though, with Berserker
I
still
think it's a
very
bit risky.
strong. So instead, they
Saint
decide,
has
you know what,
TP.
let's just play for some other more minor objectives.
tower
Still, if we
dies.
can
Lion's macro is good, but their team fighting is like awful, and they get caught a lot. And Furia is the complete opposite, it's true.
Like, this is
It's just
a
a clash of
very
styles.
tough scrap.
No, I'm just
And
checking.
there's not
I got
really
another
much
coffee ready.
pressure on the
W.
map that line. Go in here, just how dark the map is for Line, because it does become very tough when you're getting punched first.
Yeah, Saint
flash.
lose half his
They
health
could
there.
vial
Should be
here.
able to walk this one out, I think.
TP
But
coming in
instead,
from
they're going to
Ambessa.
go
They
across
commit.
the veil. They're popping all of the ultimates
They
to
get
knock
one.
him down.
Flash
Inspired
out from
looking for the
Tatu is
counter
pretty good.
engages.
Nice
Everyone
Mega Gnar.
shows up. Gigo is there. Berserker's
Tatu,
trying
is
to
he
get
gonna die?
involved
Sunlit
here.
Sky keeps
But
him alive.
this
Oh my
fight
god, they're
is
gonna get Baron.
all Furia all the time.
Vi is quite low
Back-to-back
HP though.
kills
Maybe
and
she
no
can
one on
base and run to
Furia.
Baron.
Really?
Inspired could play for the
Neither
steal,
does the
but
Wukong.
Camille is
I'm not
kind
sure
of
they can
useless
really
here. It's
even
just
approach,
Ziggs that
but
can
they're
help
gonna
him
try to
really.
see if they can
Unless
look
Camille
for a
just
steal
goes in
here.
and dies
Isles
for
gets a
vision.
vision on it. Tatu is now back, and
On to
Inspired gonna
Inspired.
find that out with a fist to the face. Toots getting chunked down here by Berserker.
What the-
Isles flashes
nice
in,
play by Isles.
drops the ultimatum, but I don't know if they have
Gets
the
a
damage.
kill.
They do get a
Inspired can steal this, by the way.
shutdown,
He
and
really
now
can
it's gonna
steal
be a
this.
bit of
They can
madness
take
here
over
as
the Baron.
Furia has to run. The teleport coming back, and Furia
Now
thought
Tatu
it
has to
was
steal
their
it.
moment. Tatu Leo still trying to see if he can claim this Baron, staying around, looking for the smite.
Does he get it?
He's into the
Oh,
pit,
he doesn't.
but it's going to be claimed
Wow, bro,
by
Furia just
Inspired,
lost.
and Tatu is
They do
gonna
so
pay
much
the
good,
iron
but they do
price
so
for the
much bad.
attempt at the
Anything that
steal.
involves
Tuts
fighting,
takes a
Furia is
step
good at
too
it.
far
Anything that's
forward,
not
and
fighting, they're just like
Lyon
inting the game.
Punish. This could have been
Like,
their
how
moment,
is Aurora
but
getting
instead,
caught?
a
Aurora
representative
even has,
here.
like,
Great pick on towards
Aurora
Zayn.
has
And you
base
can see how
TP
much
if she
damage
wants
they're
it.
able to come through.
It's a free
Furia
fucking
played
play.
slow. They wait for Tuts to get his cooldowns back up, and that combo able to come through, but it's the Wombo combo that's a bit more
Ziggs ult was
here
disgusting.
for Lyon, as they're not able
If
to
he has
really
Ziggs
find
ult
the
here,
success
it's
with
actually
Berserker's
fine.
ultimate. And Furia get the pick.
Like, if
But it's
Aurora has
afterwards
items
as they
here, or
step
she's a little
up
bit
into the
scared, she
space
can base
that
TP,
ends
but
up causing
look what
them
Aurora's
issues.
doing. She just
Tutsy
tanks a full Ziggs
immediately
combo and
jumped
just
on by
dies.
Isles. Furia
She's
tried
their
to turn,
strongest player.
but there's so
Tuts'
much
positioning is-
damage from Berserker, but he's
he
able
can't
to sit
position
and
like
just
that.
whack you away with these bombs.
I mean, people think you pick the Camille for the early game for the roaming. Nah, you pick it for the 24-minute Baron fight. That's really
gotcha.
where it power spikes in my experience. It's an
Great
easy
smite by
mistake to make,
Inspired.
though. You know,
Yeah.
well, and then Tatsu goes in. It tries to steal it away, but that's costly for Furia.
I think they're playing a little bit too...
And just
They're tweaking so hard, Furia.
Okay,
Tuts to Drake. Furia has thrown a bit now. Ziggs being fed is quite scary to play against because Ziggs is like the last target that Furia will land on. They will never get on Ziggs. You can't get through Camille, Wukong, Galio, Gnar. Like, that's 4 bodyguards for Ziggs. It's impossible to get on Ziggs. He also has stopwatch.
Seekers, and he can sit on that, maybe go towards the death cap if he doesn't need it. And if you
Galio taunt, Wukong spitting, Mega Gnar in your face. Isles is there.
You're trying to stay safe in that way. They're going to send it again onto Saint. Saint very far up, and
Great
Saint
send
has
again.
no chance.
Anything that involves fighting
No ability
and pulling
to
the trigger,
respond to
they're
that
great.
one from Lyon either.
Anything that involves
Saint
positioning
getting
and
picked
macro,
off.
it's a
Furia
horror.
just
Especially as
I mean,
Lyon
Vi
just
and
got
Bessa
the
is
reset.
great
We
at
saw
sending it.
Dokla
Just
going
press
for that
R.
to get the
I
pick
do
on
think
mid.
Saint probably
And as you
feels
say,
like
these
he's a lot
small
tankier
little
than he actually
missteps
is.
A little bit of that kind of first match nerves here.
Yeah.
No
Inspired
Vi ult
gonna
here.
find JoJo. Will get hit by the Shattering Strike, but Isles and Dokla are moving in. Berserker's
They
coming
have
up
to
as
TP
well.
in.
They want to
They
keep
have
them
to TP in.
involved. They're going to
TP's
try
in.
to turn, though. They're trying to burst down Dokla before he
The
can get
Ziggs
the
ult
Mega.
again
The
is
ultimatum
awful.
comes back. Great
Tatu's
satchel
dead,
from
though.
Berserker. Not
And so is
Tatu back
JoJo.
to his base. It's a double for Inspired, and
Did he
Lyon
just TP in
want
on Aurora
more.
and now he's recalling?
They are hunting through
Oh,
the bushes.
shit.
They spot Tuts. Good sidestep there from Isles. The hookshot connects. He
What
goes
the
between
fuck
worlds.
is
He's trying to
this?
run for the hills, but he's on the wrong side of the map. Dokla's about to Mega out. Won't be able to burst him down
Run. Get
just
the cannon.
yet. The
Nice.
stairs
Got the
going to
cannon.
get
Worth.
popped. He's kiting. He is threatening here. Hookshot back up, and now they get the kill. 3 go the way of Lyon. It's starting
Bro, why
to
do
feel
these
like
games have
maybe
so
they're
many
getting
kills in them? Is
control.
Brazil just like that or what? Lyon are playing the
Um,
least Lyon
Camille,
comps ever,
not
really?
certain on-
Well, the meta has
to be
changed a
fair,
lot in
alongside
bot
it, I
lane,
will say.
if you're wondering
But,
why Isles is first
Isles
time in
has
Camille.
been much better as we've got in towards the later
This is
portion
for
of the
sure
game.
like a
Some
huge
decent
meta
bases,
swap
so
for them.
I do think good spot.
Berserker's been
Start
great
to
this
try and
series,
push
though. He
out,
really
try
has.
and play lane.
Berserker
Wait
is
for that push
smurfing.
out towards the-
His ults have been
You
disgusting.
connect on,
True.
on really locked in.
But he's relying on Isles to get a Camille ult so he can ult.
You're dead.
And I feel like the last 2 fights he doesn't trust Isles. He just needs to let Isles press R, and then he can press R, and then Isles will die, and it'll work. Drake in 13, Quigo has TP, they're gonna send it again, Furia. Rel has flash, and Bessa has TP.
They have now. Tuts trying to chunk him out. Tatu on the side was looking to threaten as Dokla is going to have
And
to
Bessa can
build
TP on the
back
Warden
up
River
that
there if
Gnar
she wants,
bar.
or she can
You
just
see
run
Gigo
mid and clear
just
the
went
wave.
back to base, has the teleport,
But knowing
and
Furia,
the
she's...
ultimate available, and Isles
Oh
is going to
my
be caught
God,
on the
Isles,
side,
stop it.
interrupted on the hook
Why
shot,
are
and
you
he
even
is
there?
just food for Furia.
Like, you're the setup for
Tries
Galio
to
Ziggs
flank,
ult.
but gets
Just go in
spotted
on a
and
timing
punished,
that's
and that
good.
is a big time
You don't even
kill.
have to flank.
Dokla moving back over, has no Gnar bar whatsoever to speak of.
Inspired
Will
can steal
just be
this
the
though.
third Dragon for
He
either
will
side,
bring
but Inspired
order to the
wants
universe.
fight for it. He is going in behind.
Oh, he has a great
Tuts is gonna
position here,
spend the ult
Inspired.
on Dokla. Dokla needs time to base potentially and go back, but Inspired wants to fight right now.
Oh,
Here
nice
they go.
castle.
The Ziggs ult comes through.
Oh my God, Inspired's
Berserker
one
goes on
shot.
a rampage,
What the
and
fuck? He
Saint
instantly
dropped
died.
from the sky, but Inspired drops from the map. He's taken out. This should be the Dragon going to Tatu.
What?
He's going to be able to claim it and move
Inspired
themselves to soul point.
insta-dive.
JoJo with an
I mean,
insane
he ran into a
interrupt on
Cassio.
Inspired's engage combo.
I think
wave
Inspired
to
needs some
save
magic
that
resist.
fight
This is
for
fucking
Furia.
crazy to burst. Man, Isles really needs to lock in. He is the setup for every... This
Even with
series
Isles
is like...
dead.
It's like... It's
You
like
have to respect
both
the,
teams are in a
the vision
gulag,
that he had
and the
there
only
just
way
didn't
out
quite
is just
work
to
out
punch.
because Furia were equal to the task.
This is like
denied him
some
from even getting
fucking
that
Knight to the
cyclone off,
Seven
as you're
Kingdom
calling.
shit.
It makes it
This
very
is
tough to try
some
and play those
gameplay.
fights. And again, look towards Tuts.
How do we get ahead? Fight.
I mean, two of
Fuck,
the
we're
key
behind. How do we
parts
get
of
back
the
into the game?
combo.
Fight.
Oh, we're going to see them
What
going
the
up to
fuck?
Tuts, and he's just dead, and he just
What?
completed his death
The
cap.
cameraman-
Ayu coming
what
over here to
happened?
try
The
to back
screen,
him
like,
up.
flashed
I don't
and
know that
Aurora
there's an
died.
angle to even
Wait,
go
how
for
is he even
anything
dead?
back off.
They
The
could try
Cassiopeia
Baron.
was
Their Baron damage is
fine.
kind of...
Not, as
It's
you say,
okay
in a
with Gnar,
position to
actually.
really step-
See if they're going to be
I
able
don't know
to
if they
pull
can
this
start
off.
it. Their Baron
Tuts will
damage is
have
kind of
TP when
bad,
he
and
is
Inspired
up,
is
but
on
It's
mid-wave.
still going to be 25
They're going to
seconds.
take a bit of
Not the
damage from
fastest
this Baron.
though,
Exactly,
for
yeah.
Lion at all.
It's also
Dokla
really slow
is
with
tanking
Mega
it
Gnar.
for the team, but he's taking quite a bit of
Or,
damage.
like,
He
this
megas
Baron is
out
never
now,
going
and
going down. Or STP in 10 seconds.
Reconnect
Chat, this is like the nice appetizer before the BLG T1 main course. Relax. We're gonna get the gulag gameplay.
I don't think you really have the ability
We're gonna get the same kind of gameplay in BLG versus T1, except it's gonna be like full fucking dopamine crazy mode. BLG T1 fistfight inbound. Guigo doesn't even know if Isles has teammates around him. He just sees Isles and thinks free kill.
But down comes Tatu. Isles
he just runs at him.
Lion has the first move. The TP going to be coming in. A nice sidestep there from Isles, but is the hook shot back
I don't think you can ever embezzle someone with not
CC'd.
It's like 10% chance to hit.
Berserker,
I think you just can't hit it.
Everyone coming in to reinforce. Dokla about to make out, but they're going to try to just
Does he die before Mega? No, he doesn't. Oh boy, he died though. GA from Tatu. Inspired's going to die, maybe. Tatu gets in. Oh my god, Furia won that. They just full sent themselves into a Mega Gnar, a Galliard, and a Zigzag. And it worked.
But Ayu is rocking this fight. It's a double.
Nah, Berserker, I'm sorry, you're so 1v9. Berserker is so fucking 1v9. It's ridiculous. Someone help this man. Soul in 40 seconds, yeah?
So much work as Jojo, he steps up. But
Jojo!
No!
Well, Vice behind with Q-Flash. How is Cassio 9-0, but she's 1k gold down?
In that last fight, has the teleport to get back out, and it's that consistent
Look at the amount of AoE damage Furia just fucking face tank here. Look at this.
Here, but that's perfect for Lyon with that combo that we talked
Mega Gnar, Zigzag, they're just, the Ambessivi are just in there.
Goes into the backline to try and buy the space, but Ayu's damage is absurd right now. And even here, Saint thinks maybe
no
we
GA on Vi is pretty big
here as he flashes back in, and it does get a kill, but it's Berserker starting to run out of mana, whereas Ayu is firing on all cylinders.
Go back to life.
Pop shots everywhere is Line.
Well, Ayu's low. He has base TP though. Who's getting engaged on? It's Jojo.
Like
it's Jojo.
Yeah, Ayu is really low as well. Ayu just got chunked out there by Berserker.
Why is Furia so split?
The question is, does he have the
Try
teleport
to ward the blast cone. He can TP on bot wave. All good.
The recall here. Dokla charging up that Narbar, and Ayu does have a TP.
He's TPing in front of Inspired, but it looks like it's fine. Toots is like flanking red buff for once. Bro, he's going to take 4 years to get around there. Go around the other side.
Where's
the Aurora? It's so late. Oh my god.
Into the stasis, trying to stay alive.
It's so losing for Furia, bro.
Here comes Gigo. He wants Berserker, but he can't find him just yet.
Yo, you can't flank like this when Drake started. You have to just go over the wall of the pit.
So much more. But the question is, can they actually lock him down and knock him down?
But they're already
going to fall. Ayu gets hunted up. Here comes Inspired, but he's stuck in the miasma. He's got a kite. Saint will be able to seal the deal. They get the kills. They get the dragon. They control the map. And Lion show up big in the late game. Wait, did Vi smite
the blue buff, really? We are messy. We are messy. We're just gaming.
The death timer.
And they feel that there's an angle. Tatu's up in 5. Toots is up in 7. But Berserker is low with no Zonias. The first tower gets one shot, but Berserker has to be careful.
What the fuck? He just went in.
Look to one shot Berserker, but he can't do it.
Oh my god, the flash E from Aurora missed. Bro, they just fucking they didn't even wait for a round. They just went in.
Berserker blows him away. Lion, though, have no wave, and they won't be able to close it just yet.
I don't know how Berserker lived that.
Tatu
missed his flash E, but I think Berserker just W'd out of it.
Here, Jojo, the flash ultimate could be enough, but Dokla needs to be so careful. They don't want to give across more. Baron's up if they go
This
down
has to be like on world record pace for most kills in a series.
He gets connected on. Look at Isles coming in
nice
from
Cassio.
And the hero's entrance. Ayu into the zone.
Oh, big one from Rel, but Mega Gnar. It's just a fucking mosh pit. It's a mosh pit. Guys, your carries are like
a couple to the grave with him, though, as Jojo is on the run. Berserker has returned, and Berserker is big man on campus.
This is some mosh pit gameplay.
A full 6-item Ziggs means this game is over. Lion battling
crazy gameplay. I respect the fuck out of it. Berserker is carrying so hard.
This is insane.
I feel like there's 9 psychopaths in Berserker in this series.
Throwing everything they have, but by some miracle,
like Lion are winning, but it doesn't even feel like they're winning. We gotta go back real quick. Like a couple things. First thing is, Rel is up in 6 seconds. Literally 6 seconds. So maybe if they go for the next tower with Rel flash, you can cook something.
With no Zonias, the first tower.
Ambessa can't fight. Aurora's not even alive yet. 2 seconds on Aurora because 1 second delayed. Guigo's no ult, and look what Vi does.
It's one shot, but Berserker has to be careful.
She just Q flash R's in 1v5 onto Berserker. He just fucking sent it.
Tatu just gonna flash through.
And then Berserker gets his W here.
Look to one shot.
He gets the W jump.
Berserker.
And then Aurora flash E's, and it doesn't hit Berserker.
He can't do it. Toots misses everything. He goes away.
And then...
Gotta run.
And then they're like chasing the bases. It's still 3 versus 5 on the map. Berserker has TP.
The boomerang slow.
And they just fucking mosh pit their way in 3v5 when they could just clear the waves and wait for another team fight.
Look at Isles coming in from behind, and the hero's entrance. IU into the zone. He's though buying some time. Dokla goes mega, stuns him into the wall.
Like, and then this fight actually kind of not annoyed me, but I really think that they had a good angle here. But when Aurora's flanking in this angle, the only angle she can play when the Drake is started is this and this. You can't run around the whole red buff.
It's going to be spotted here, Toots. Looking.
You don't have the time to go like this. There's no time. You can't do that. You have to be ready to jump this wall now, W, and just flash ult them. So then the timings are just awful.
For a potential flank
because
here.
as he's running around the red buff,
trying to set up.
Let's pretend he's like here now. Best case.
They do not see Toots whatsoever, and he
Vi's already queuing in. I don't know what Vi's queuing into, but she's queuing into a Galio taunt. I can tell you that for a fact.
Berserker, he gets in, but Tatu goes.
And now Aurora's here. It's so late.
Does have
also, Vi has 1 smite, and she uses it on blue buff.
To rejoin once again. Completes the recall
it's
here.
Soul fight, and he's Q smiting a blue.
Have the TP. It's going to be spotted here. Toots looking for a potential flank.
They saw it.
Here is Isles
so they just did Dragon.
They do not see Toots whatsoever, and he could one-shot Berserker if he gets in, but Tatu goes early.
Like, I think that sometimes, like, what you'll see the best teams in the world do is they won't just throw themselves in. They'll, like, find good angles, you know. And here, for example, okay, I'm no smite, so I can't steal it. So there's no point in queuing in. That's okay. But my Aurora's flanking, it's not their soul, and we can set up for a good team fight. Just don't play the objective, play the fight.
Trying to set up.
And if you change that mindset in the moment right now, then you change the whole dynamic of the fight. Because you wait more for Aurora, she gets a really good flank. Maybe you can look for Camille as they're doing Drake. Kill Camille, chase them, do Baron, you know. The map opens up. But instead, the idea is just queuing into 5 people with no smite. And like, the game's just lost with that decision. What is the achieve here? Like, what is actually going to happen? What do you think's going to happen? Like, I also can understand maybe sometimes in the moment it's 40 minutes in, it's game 2. Maybe he thinks he has smite up, it's already up and he can smite it or something. But it's those moments there where like, you assess the situation, you breathe for 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, we can't get the Drake. How do we make a good fight? And right now, you can make a good fight. You could just Vi Q onto Camille, Ambessa ult, kill, Aurora cuts them off, and then you just start a fight with Rel Flash afterwards. And that could turn the whole game. You don't get the Drake, but you win the game. I just...
Flank here is Isles trying to set up. They do not see...
I just wish sometimes these teams would just breathe and just realize, how do we win, instead of just throwing themselves in, thinking...
Toots whatsoever, and he could one-shot Berserker if he gets in, but Tatu goes early, Tatu gets taunted, Berserker!
Like, Ambessa ult misses, Aurora's ulting too late, the backline's already dead. Like, the game's just lost on the spot.
This is a great
and I hope it
because I really think Furia could have won a fight there.
He won't let you down.
It looks terrible because of the way they played it, but they actually have a lot of flashes missing on Lyon, and they have good dive. Furia reverse sweep is doable. Call me crazy. They just need to calm down a little bit. Because I feel like Lyon is inting. They're getting. I know NA fans are in the chat, and I'm not trying to hear the bash NA, but I think Lyon is getting away with murder in some of these games. I think Dokla and Isles are having stinker series so far. The fact they're 2-0 is crazy. Actually, Dokla not as bad, not as blatantly obviously bad, but still pretty bad. Also, Saint is just like, I don't know what he's doing. I feel like he's just disrespecting so hard. Game 1, he just got gapped in lane. And game 2, he was just getting caught on cooldown. I think he needs to stop being so cocky. Is he like a player who gets quite cocky? He looks like he's so cocky. But I think if Lyon just get their shit together, they'll be alright. Because their macro is pretty solid. Their fundamental like map play is good. Alright, Varus pick. Nice. Bard is banned, which helps a lot for the Varus pick. Nocturne is out as well, and so is Jarvan. So the 3 champs into Varus are out. Also a flex, which is quite handy. But Orianna is open. They haven't gone for Orianna, which I'm surprised by. I think that Furia should take Orianna. Nocturne out, Nefiri out, Jarvan out means that Orianna doesn't have the best combos. Wukong out as well. But Orianna Xin is still like pretty good. They're going for Lucian Melio into Varus. Okay, what about Orianna? Okay.
Going towards that Lucian Milio in the bottom lane.
Akali's banned as well. There's like not many good answers to Orianna left. Galio is a good answer. Akali is a good answer, and they're just out. You could play Varus. What the fuck do you play support here into Lucian Milio? What does Isles play here? Alistar sounds awful. Pyke sounds awful. Karma's not in. Bard's out. North out. I don't know actually what you're playing support here. They're gonna go Victor Lee Sin and just drop support and figure it out later, I guess. Could be Varus top as well. Okay, I definitely think Lyon putting Saint on Victor is a very easy way to just say calm down and scale. Lee Sin for Inspired, nice. I mean, Rek'Sai is a good champion to Lee Sin. We haven't seen it yet. Poppy's banned. I think Tattoo can just play. He can just play Xin Zhao if he wants. It's whatever. They could also match mid here and pick Orianna. I think picking Orianna might be a little bit better because in jungle I think you can find on 4-5. But they're gonna go for the Xin Zhao. You can ban supports here, but what supports do you ban? Pantheon support sounds terrible. Pyke sounds terrible. Blitzcrank sounds a little bit annoying. Lulu could be annoying if he's playing on-hit Varus. Leona is not annoying. Seraphine is not annoying. Yeah, I'm not sure actually what a good support ban is. I think Alistar is... If Isles is a good Alistar, it's a fine ban, but into Lucian Milio, it's probably not that good. If Lyon bans Jax or Olaf here, it's Varus top. It's Varus top. Okay. Does Lyon play like Kalista Renata? I think Kalista Renata could be pretty good. I think Aphelios Thresh could be pretty good as well if they can play it. They ban Zyra Rakan. Yeah, teams were picking Zyra Rakan into Lucian Milio before. They should ban Olaf here, and it's definitely Varus top. I think they should cover off the Olaf ban if they're going Varus top. Because Nefiri was the counter to Varus top, but Nefiri's out. They could ban Orianna here, to be fair. Gragas ban. Maybe it's Renekton blind then. Or what? Maybe it's Renekton blind. Is he a Renekton player? What? Sylas? What? I think they're going Renekton, so that's gonna be... Oh my god, they're going Cog Lulu. It's even more disgusting. I actually think they can go Olaf on 5 here and it's playable. I think they should have banned Olaf if they're going Varus top. That's kind of crazy not to do that. I think giving them Olaf top here is kind of risky. Giving Olaf there is risky business. Lyon's comp is very fragile, but I will say playing Sylas into 280 carries and a Lulu is probably going to be very miserable. But I think Furia can win this game if Guigo gets rolling. I think he will just run through all of them. Don't get me wrong, Cog Lulu can cook an Olaf, but if the Olaf's ahead, that Cog Lulu won't be strong for a while, and if you can get some good Drake stacking... Lyon is playing a lot of scaling. A lot of scaling.
Yeah, you can't kick away the Olaf.
And Furia is level 1, splitting the map top.
You are going to win out as far as the
okay, so they've done a play here that's gonna...
What the
fuck? Were they just trying to look for Lee Sin or what? Why didn't they commit to that? Where is Xin Zhao going?
At least in the LEC, we've seen this matchup a couple of times. And it has not gone well for the Sylas in any way, shape, or form.
I think this is pretty bad for Xin Zhao now. Because Xin Zhao, Lee Sin will do 3 camps, base for longsword, and he will just go top and makes Xin Zhao's life awful. Also, I think something Lyon should have done level 1 here is I think they should have ran top with Victor and warded the middle brush. I think Cog Lulu need the ward. I think they needed to donate a ward to Dokla for this matchup. He's playing Zap more.
I do think the early stages might be tough as Guigo hit level 2.
Yeah, he hit level 2 and Dokla might be forced
Yo, the Olaf is cooking Varus, by the way.
Take an early recall here.
What the fuck? This is why I think Varus needs level 1 wards, otherwise he just can't play. So this is exactly the pathing that Inspired does. 3 camps, longsword, open top, and now Inspired should father the Xin Zhao.
More than double. He was smurfing. Dokla does have his flash, might have to use it.
Oh, bone plating.
Getting very low here.
That's a good bone plating timing. Here comes the lane gank from Inspired, which will probably break the Olaf's game.
Straight up towards top. He did 3 camps, base for a longsword. He is looking to kill off this Olaf, and the bait is there.
Oh, nice flash by
Flash
Guigo.
away from Guigo, but not before he gets slowed up. Now Dokla likely to be able to
that's
get
really
the
good
push in.
for Furia.
Does have flash advantage.
That saves Xin Zhao, and it's just a flash trade. Not gonna lie, every time the camera pans to bot, it looks pretty bad for Furia. Furia must have missed it.
Miles in a lot of trouble. Great polymorph keeps him safe just barely. expected that Inspired
What
would
do you
help
mean
them push
Sally
in, but
Q?
they were up towards that
Okay,
side.
Dokla,
Now
please
Gigo's
ward.
gonna have
You have a
really
ward,
nice
please
advantage. He
ward.
is up. Will be some CS for
Dokla,
him
you
to
have a
pick up,
ward,
but
please
if Dokla
ward.
dies on this time.
To try and help him push out, make sure that he's able to step up. But even, as you say, in the 2v2, I don't know if you win.
Oh, Guigo.
But the 2v2
Maybe
is
he
not
can
gonna be
kill
what
the
he finds
Varus
here.
or get a
Unfortunately,
splash.
Tatu completed the base. There's Dokla flashing away. And
Yeah, his game's kinda
thought
cooked.
he had Inspired.
Well, he's
is
not
saying,
cooked, but
you think I'm just gonna power
he needs
farm
Zins
this,
out to gank
in
top
this
now
game?
and
No,
kill
sir.
this Varus with
That
no
is
flash.
exactly what I was about to say. Inspired everywhere,
you?
but Saint. Oh, that didn't hit the way you wanted to.
Yeah, the absconded duck not able to find him. Tatu moving over. Inspired
Okay,
is getting
Tatu's
up there
going
as
for the
well.
Raptors,
Toots
but he has
can
no
help
smite on
potentially
these
on this
Raptors, so it's
invade.
kind of hard
Tatu
for him to
has the
contest
red
them.
buff. They are the same level right
Now
now.
he's
Exact
running
same amount of
behind
camps
bot lane.
taken.
You could
But
just do
Tatu's
crab
running
and just
straight
call it
for
a day,
bot.
right?
They
Surely.
know this. On the polymorph
So
there
Furia's
for
game plan
Miles,
now
but
is to get that
Ayu and
Varus in the
Dojo,
graveyard.
they win in these short trades,
And
that's what
Lyon's
they're looking
gameplay
for.
is to
You
cover the
actually-
Varus from going to the
you proc
graveyard.
the PTA, you get some good damage out
Bot lane
there.
is fighting a lot, but they have to be
Berserker,
top,
every time
because
that
that
W
top
is back
matchup,
up,
whichever
is
way it
looking
swings,
to
the
get
game
some
will be
damage
decided on
down.
top.
They are tough. I mean,
Also,
yes,
the
Toots
Sylas
comes
pick
in,
is
you
what
go
is
for the
like
absconded
what I
duck,
question mark the
Saint
Silence
just
pick a little bit.
self-Ws,
I feel
and
like
if
they
you
should
stay
have
in
had an
first time,
Orianna
if
this
you run
game,
away, you're
and
gonna
mid
get
should
hit
just
as
be
you
a
run away,
mage
so
matchup.
can
Why they
be
pick Sylas?
difficult.
What
Tatu's
ults
in
does
the
he have
area.
this game? Varus ult?
Inspired here again as he knows they're closing in on those level 6 timings. Absconded
Unless
duck
he's
gonna
fucking
connect this
Zeka,
time,
then-
and he has the
oh my
stolen
god, he might be
ulti.
Zeka.
Saint holding onto the flash, the last tick
He
won't
might be
get
Zeka.
him.
This is so
Saint,
greedy
I
by
mean,
Saint.
This is greedy.
E
as
flash
greedy
W is a
gets. He
kill.
wants to stay around, get a little bit more gold, so I have to
Oh, he's
assume
actually Q-Max, so-
he needed a minute.
Okay.
This one,
Wow,
Tatu
actually,
on the
Sylas is
ward that was
winning.
in the brush, so now finds him.
Yeah, it's going to be able to find him.
Olaf
just
is
jumps
not
right in.
6
Dokla
yet.
pop
He's
goes.
really
They're
close,
gonna
but
flash in on Dokla. Dokla's in a world
if he
of trouble.
kills
They're
the
trying to
Varus, he
focus
gets
down
6.
Tatu. The first kill will go the way of Lyon, but Gigo is 6. Inspired has to run. Going to be able to ward hop over, but
oh
he
my
finds
god, they broke the
Toots
top
and
lane.
gets
Yo, I'm telling you,
taken
this could be a
out.
good game for
2
Furia.
to 2,
This
dead
could be a
even
good
in
game for
gold.
Furia.
Nice moves.
Because Saint had the
Wah,
control of the
wah.
Berserker.
2v2 kill?
Berserker in a
No.
lot of trouble there. But this
They
is
need
a
to do another
dangerous
play
moment
top
right
here,
now as
Furia.
Berserker has no barrier.
bot
The
is
wave
looking
pushing
kinda
away from
nice.
Ayu. Positioning aggressively, both junglers
When
moving
Lucian
down.
gets
So
culling,
close to level 6 as well. Could immediately open up with the culling, and I think that's what
he's trying to
Lyon
soak
realized.
bot XP,
Look
so
for the
Zinzao
reset
gets
instead.
6
Oh,
so he can do
good
Drake.
sidestep there.
Is going to be able to sidestep the absconded duct and maybe get a good trade here, which could give him an angle to move in. He gets stunned
whatever, I
up
think
there.
he's fine, surely.
Inspired coming in. Nice kick to disengage. Tatu secures the dragon.
He can his
and
base TP back.
Toots just
Be able to pick up
The
majority
issue might be
of this
Zinzao.
CS,
He's
and
going
even
to
help
lose
out
his
Tatu,
red buff.
who
Look at Varus.
Inspired is trying to invade on here for the Raptors.
Olaf is really ready for a fight here, though. That Varus has no flash, and he's in their jungle.
But
Victor is TPing back to mid, so Sylas is first on these grubs here.
Tatu, so Dokla has to play
Taking
very
Varus ult
far
and Varus
back from
ulting
this
someone
one.
is a
Saint
kill.
Teleports back.
no problem.
Yeah,
Doka's
this
staying around.
Doka's
Trying to
being
see if
so
he can make
cocky.
him
He's trying to
at least
steal a
use
grub
smite
with no
charge
flash.
by threatening with the
Oh, no,
arrow.
Sylas doesn't
Of
have
course,
ulti, right?
Tatu there for
3
Lyon,
grubs
but
to
it looks like
Furia.
it's going to be all 3 grubs going the way
That's kind of
of
nice for
Furia.
Sylas when you're side
They
laning.
decide you do
Dokla
have the
flash is
Swifties
up, and he
on
has
the
swiftness
Varus,
boost, so
but
maybe
still,
he's okay now.
It's tough.
Carry, so I
They're
think it's the right
invading
call,
the
but they are
Zinzao.
going for an invade on towards the
E-smite to
But
secure
Varus
it.
will
Doka
lose a
can
wave
head
for
back
this.
up towards
But I guess
top.
Inspired carries.
towards that CS
Oh.
experience because oh, hang on.
Wait, can he actually just...
See if
What
Dokla's
the
going to have to
fuck?
flash. I feel like that was way too early
Yeah.
in the all from Gigo.
Why did he ult
and
so early?
It kind of just
Corruption,
I wonder
right?
if he
So
did
now
that
you just
thinking
don't
he
have
had
that.
Ghost up.
And
If he had Ghost up,
immediately,
it's
I see
actually
Elise in
not the worst.
beelining towards that
But he
top lane.
probably
as
thought he
well.
had Ghost up
Oh,
later.
goody, goody.
Yeah, I mean, if you get hit by the
But now
chains
Dokla's
eruption
against the no
into the Lee
Olaf,
Sin ult,
so
you're probably
he's chilling.
just dead as the W.
I like the
They
swap
had
from
the
Furia
sort of
because
sky
they have
completed, so I
grubs.
was trying to use that timing window, but Dokla actually cost.
Okay, I mean, they got his Ghost.
Dokla gonna pop the Ghost. Gigo,
They
Varus,
basically gonna
and
go bot
Cogmon.
here, I think, Lucian
And
Meteor.
you're probably
Wait, you kind of touched on already. Hang on, Saint. Nah, it should be fine.
Shouldn't they just melee ult and fight him there?
But you were saying like Inspired
I feel like they really
has
could've
been
cooked
for
the
so
Victor
long been the his
soon.
jungle,
I
but
think
in
they
this
could've got
game
Victor
he's
flash.
been shadowing incredibly
well. Where
Okay, well, I
Inspired
think
to
this
me,
lane assignment's
he
kind of
plays
strange for
whatever he
Furia
believes is
because
the highest
Olaf's playing
percentage
versus
chance to win.
Coglulu, which
So if
I
he's playing a
presume
champion that
sucks
scales
unless he
well
gets a
and
good
thinks that,
timing.
you know, it's just gonna be a
Sylas is
defensive
playing
game,
into
then that's what
Varus,
he's gonna
which
do. If he
I
feels
also
the way
presume
to win the
sucks.
game is to farm
Unless
zero
he can, like,
camps
take
and
the ult and
gank,
kill him.
That's what he's gonna flash
Maybe
on your
Olaf
head,
can...
and
He doesn't doesn't have Ghost though, but he has Melio behind him.
His ability. So
what a weird game.
Wants to look for any sort
Bot
of
lane's laning top, top lane's laning
Dopa,
versus mid.
nervous,
Support is top for Furia. I think Lyon is scaling well. Swap it up.
Not having the best of times here.
No, not at all.
Swap it up.
Berserker does take a couple tower shots there, so
2 Drakes is good. 3 Grubs is good. Furia is stacking objectives.
He's playing Ghost Flash as is
Lucian
Dopa,
into
so
Victor, aware.
TP, but only from the, you do have to keep that
Lucian
in
has
mind.
no boots.
So
or what?
might not decide to just
He's not finished his quest yet.
Have the ulti.
Where they are, but now getting
he took the Varasult. And he hit.
Dokla, that Chains of Corruption was stolen away, and it's going to be thrown onto him by Toots. Toots trying to run away. Now as Saint's going to come in with the TP.
Isn't Lyon just scaling and just
sensor, he has the rage blade,
slowly
so
winning?
if he has time
I mean, the good
actually
news
stand
is
in
Furia
fire,
have the
he is gonna be
Drakes,
doing
but they need to
huge
start
amount of
fucking
damage.
fighting.
Generally, I feel trying to leverage their
How did
ability
Olaf
on these
lose ult again?
objectives. Toots
Oh,
looking for a
big
fight
damage
here
from
onto
Toots.
Saint flashes out of that stun, and Saint might be forced to use his own flash. He is going to have to. Dragon
So
fight,
Kog'Maw
which would
and
mean
Victor, no
Furia,
flash.
If they just take it, that's sole point
Bro,
for
this
them.
is so
you
much
see
different to
Lyon
the other
wanted to
two
try and
games. The other two
contest,
games, there was
but it
20
very
kills
hard
by
for
now.
Dokla to try and move into position as Gigo is going to be able to constantly contest him. And take
Holy
his
Berserker spacing.
Look at that.
With the way that
God,
Gigo's
watching this top
playing,
matchup,
I'm
I feel
not
like
as
Olaf just wants
convinced
to run at
about his
Varus for the
timing
last
of
15
ultimates.
minutes, but he
Caught
just
it
can't.
Just before the start of that fight as well.
And it just looks sad.
He start to go in. Like a lot of that.
Varus
kill
ulted
the
the air.
relies
Bro,
on
top
this
laners just
Olaf.
don't like their
And
ultimate
if
abilities,
Gigo
I
now
think.
is going to be put further behind here. That's not ideal for Furia.
Gigo does have the ulti back. We'll know if Inspired has the exact timing. He's going to pop it, but... So
Another Olaf ult
back-to-back
down,
ults,
but no
value.
flash Victor.
Exactly, and that's the
So they
value
should
for
be able to hit
Dokla,
bot
right? Because
tower
now he's got significantly more
with
safety.
their
He doesn't have
grubs.
the chains of
For
growth.
himself. Finally, the Strikebreaker has been completed there by Gigo.
Oh my god,
but
Berserker is
I
playing
worry
very
for Furia.
confidently.
It feels like a lot is going to come
Berserker
down to this
looks
next fight,
so
but I just
locked
wonder
in.
if it's an option
They have
there.
Herald for the Drake fight.
And Lyon are first to the scene. You can see
Lyon
Toots
is
moving up from
here,
bot
but
lane,
I think
trying to
Furia
get
has...
behind them. Tatu just going to go in immediately onto Saint, but pops the Crescent Guard. He's getting nothing done. He's going to get kicked back to the team, and Tatu
Whoa,
has
nice
sold
by
his
Inspired.
team down the river.
Really
Went
nice
in
by Inspired.
way too early on that one.
Everyone's so
there's
far
your
away.
answer, Azale. But Toots wants
Hey,
to see if he
Berserker
can
no
get more.
flash.
Has that
Hey, yes, kick.
Spotted on the ward.
Run!
Berserker, no flash. Toots does not have one either.
Nice sidestep.
Your
pick'ems are dead, really? You put Furia over Lion, that's kind of crazy. I feel like Furia over Lion and HLE series were by far the easier choices. Bro, Lion is just standing there, outscaling, and Furia has to do something, but nothing's happening.
For Saint, which dodging one axe from an Olaf can make the difference as Ayu goes forward, but he does not like this trade. Ayu is just getting roasted by Berserker. Inspired on the side, has to use the kick for the disengage. Toots comes in, double TP coming in here from Lion. They want to fight. Ayu is out of this
nice
already.
cancel by
Tatu is
Toots,
going in.
but he's probably going to die here. Easy kill. Berserker's dead though.
Berserker still has no flash, but
Olaf
they have
ult.
a backup AD carry.
Oh, Kog'Maw passive W. Yeah, I think Lion have too much damage. Furia had to go in.
Ayu was pushed out
many
but
times
Furia
and they haven't.
pushed for the fight regardless, knowing there was no flash
They
on
could
Berserker.
do Baron. They have good damage.
Punish him, but Baron is
Actually, they don't
up,
have the best
Varus is
damage.
more than
It's a bit
enough.
early, but they have good
thought
damage.
they had too much
Well,
damage
trio
in
into
the tank.
BLGT1 and a
Burst through
fresh
the
coffee.
health bars of
Oh,
Furia.
yes, give it to
that-
me.
AD carry. You can't trust them to position well. That's why you bring two. And Saint,
I would say
gonna be
15,
pushing
15 probably.
Toots back, who is not having any fun in this matchup now. We'll see if he can try to turn it around. Stolen ulti.
Silas getting
Big
ran
chunk
down
of
on
burst
side
onto
lane by
Saint.
Victor.
Saint trying to kite this one out, but Inspired is coming in behind him. As
my God, he hit a
Berserker
minion.
flash away there from Saint. Nicely done. Is going to buy the time here to
Yeah,
finish
this is
it
over.
off. It's
This
a
is GG.
rampage
They're
for Saint.
outscaling their
Toots
5k
threw
up.
out
This
the
is a
chain,
much
but ended
better
connecting
game from
onto a
Lion,
minion
though.
by
I know
accident.
Furia didn't run at
And
them,
ends up
but
setting
Lion didn't
himself
really give
back
them any
away
options.
from
Inspired
Saint.
just covered every lane really
He's
well.
trying his damnedest to make the play
This was a
happen,
much better game
but
by
it's now
Lion.
Crazy stuff. Inspired looking
Can
to
kick
try
him
to
here,
wrap
maybe?
around here onto Tatu.
Doesn't hit the
Does
Q
have a
though.
nice sidestep there on the Sonic Wave. You can see he's just going to go in.
think
They're just going to
Furia's
try to
getting
send
really
it. Saint,
desperate.
though, not really in trouble, and Tatu
They're getting
is.
so
Ayu going to
desperate.
have to flash away. The Sonic Wave connects, and that means he is dead. As
They're
is
getting
Jojo.
so desperate.
Gigo arrives, but where are you going to go? It's a 1v4. He pops the ulti. He runs
Oh my
straight
God,
in,
Olaf, no
and he
flash, no
finds
ult.
his way back to the grave.
Help!
Toots going in. It's a triple already for
Help
Dokla. CC is there.
me!
The safeguard is there.
He's alive!
Is it a
It's
quadra
another
kill for
kill, and
Dokla?
Dokla
Holy.
refuses to fall.
Dokla Varus,
Quadra for the
7-1.
Varus.
Alpha Lion.
Ni hao, Dokla
Lion
here.
are
Everything needed there and does keep him alive. Saint going to get jumped on already, but Saint is level 16. Flash forward from Tatu. They are going to full send it. They know they need to get
here.
something done. Berserker is here on the side. The Crescent Guard going to buy a little bit of time. Berserker has that
Maybe
lethal
Saint dies
tempo
here.
stack.
Oh.
Gigo going to look for him, but overcomes Isles, overcomes Inspired, and Gigo has no chance. He
Bro,
is down, but
the
they shut
damage on
down
Furia is
Saint
so,
on the other
so
side.
weak.
Now they're going to try to run for it. Chains of Corruption does connect. It's going to be
Oh, he
stolen
took
back
Varus
by
with the mist.
Toots.
Nice. Oh,
Inspired
nice
in the
kick
back
into the-
line, a
into the
3-minute wild
little-
growth. Tatu on a Berserker, but he can't win that
Hey,
fight.
who took his penta?
Inspired once on the base.
America!
Lion. Having the
Lion
backup
plays
of
against the winner of
Lulu.
T1 BLG.
Gets the quadra kill. It
So
looks
now-
so beautiful.
We're going to have
It's a
G2
beautiful
HLE.
wild growth there, jump in
and
the middle
Lion
of the team,
versus
three-man
T1
wild
RBLG.
growth. Yeah.
The West
Still,
will be challenged
They will
in
have
the next
at
couple
least
days.
one more.
The 4th of July and 2
find
quadra
these
kills.
moments to find.
Kind of that style that you expect from Lion. Play the map, play towards that win condition. Isles caught out
It wouldn't
here,
be a
will
Lion
get shut
win without
down.
Isles getting caught.
Inspired. That's the bad news. Is there's Inspired. There's Berserker. Pops the ulti. Tries to run for it. The Axe buying a little bit of time, but Inspire just
QRQ
taxis
dead.
in on top of him. That ultimate has expired as
Doesn't
his
use R.
has his time.
Lyon
Double
happy
inhib.
to take these structures in the face of Furia.
Ending looks a...
Absolutely are. Toots TP back to the base. There's the kick flash on Ayu, but it's not going to get much of
Who let
anything at all.
me
Ayu
on
was able to dash
Inspired's
back out to
PC?
safety. Berserker, though, pushing up. Tatu hit low. Toots goes in, and Toots could be in some trouble trying to retreat back there. Is going to be cleansed by the Breath of Life from Jojo. Toots running. He needs to hold on. He can do it for now. The piercing arrow
Saint is
doesn't
just
finish him.
DPM
Saint,
farming.
though, gets another man low. Ayu and Toots are bleeding out in the
North
fountain. Furia's
America
base is dying. They
get
gotta go now if
revenge
it's
for the
ever gonna
America's
happen.
Cup.
The Zonias will buy
C9
a
and
little bit of
Sentinels
time,
gap,
but Toots is going to fall
but
as soon as he
Lyon
comes
counter
out.
gap.
Ego pulls the trigger, goes for Berserker, is
Double
knocked
kill.
out of the sky. Back to the grave, and they can only watch as the Nexus
Berserker
will
is my player of the
surely
series.
fall.
He cooked
It's
so hard
fish
this
in
series.
A barrel. Lyon add insult to injury.
Berserker cooked so hard
Revenge
this
for
series.
America's Cup is oh so sweet. It's a 3-0 sweep for Lyon.
He was space gliding.
First 2 games of this series were close